not just America's card room. We're the world's card room. A place where everyone comes together to play the game we all love. We are all unique, all competitive, and all striving to be the best. But at the end of the day, through thick and thin, we are all in together. There are those who play the game. And then there are those who pour blood, sweat, and tears into every hand. This one's for the fighters. Progressive knockouts at America's Card Room.
From the Lodge Poker Club in beautiful Round Rock, Texas, welcome to Poker Night at the Lodge. I'm Ruthless Hall. My partner, Nakia, Princess of V-Pip, is sitting in for Slick Rick and Skull Mike. Welcome, Nakia.
Hi, Ruth. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing well. Our Skull Mike and Slick Rick are on assignment until Wednesday, but Nakia has the jokes, and I brought my notes. Tonight is Ladies' Night.
Yes, I am ready for Ladies' Night, ready to have some good fun. We have a good group of ladies here tonight.
Yes,
So,
we've got the 1-3 cash table with a buy-in capped at $1,000 on table 11 under the lights. Let's check that lineup that Mikey has left us while he's out having fun, I'm sure.
yeah, while Mike's out having fun, we are here to have fun with the ladies tonight. In seat 1, we have Christy, who has played on our live stream before. She bought in for $1,000. Seat 2 is Morgan, bought in for $600. We have Carrie in seat 3 who bought in for $1,000. Jess, new player in seat 4, bought in for $500. Janice, seat 5, bought in for $1,000. We also have Lori G in seat 6, bought in for $1,000. Lorraine, who is a staple on Ladies' Night here for us, also bought in for $1,000 in seat 7. Krista, we have Krista, who has played on our introductory live stream, bought in for $500, and Glow bought in for $1,000 in seat 9. So buckle up and get ready for tonight, guys.
Yeah, I guess Glow and Jess came all the way from Houston. So that was pretty cool that they're coming to Austin to play at the Lodge like many folks do. So I guess they've already shuffled up and dealt here. Let's get the action going. We got seat 8, Krista, with pocket aces already.
Oh, first hand. So first hand right out of the gate. Ready with pocket aces for Krista.
She's raised it up to 15. Yeah. Quite a few callers here.
That's one of the things that we love about here at the Lodge, the multi-way action to the flop. Flop comes King, Jack, 4, 2 diamonds.
Her aces are still in the lead.
Carrie picking up a flush draw with Queen, 9. Krista leads out in bets with 55 with her pocket aces. But we know Carrie is probably not going anywhere.
Lori's open-ended as well.
Turn brings a Jack of spades. Let's see what Krista elects to do here. Krista makes a bet of 150. Carrie's gonna think about it. I don't see her folding though. She makes the call. Lori folds her queen 10. So we are heads up to the river.
A 77% favorite. Let's see what happens.
Oh, spikes a 7 of diamonds. So Carrie hits her flush.
And the aces shove right
oh.
there. Guess she wasn't afraid of the flush. She might be representing the boat with King Jack. So Carrie's got a little bit to think about. But that's what she was chasing. I don't think she's going to give it up. Not for 820 in the pot, and it's a 280 call. At this point of the hand, when I call her on the turn, I have to believe that my flush is good on the river. Nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed now.
Krista started with 500 starting stack.
Yes, Krista's in for 500, so she is all in here on the first hand.
Again, this is a 1-3 cash table capped at 1,000 on table 11 under the lights. No weak
And
sauce allowed. There you go.
Carrie
She makes the
call.
call. There we go.
Krista's going to see the bad news.
Aces go down again. She did everything she could to protect them, but diamonds got there.
But I think Krista is going to come back.
Yeah, she'll reload. No problem there.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
That's right. It's me. I am taking over for Skull Mike tonight for
That's
the
right.
soundboard. So.
She's drinking your Fireball and she's ordering sushi, Mikey. Sorry,
yeah.
she's in your chair.
I'm all in your chair, Mike.
I've been trying to think of ding-dong jokes, but we're going to let Nakia bring that tonight at 9:15. Joke of the night. 1 if you like it, 2 if you don't.
Everybody knows the rules. Rules stay the same just because there's 2 ladies here in the booth tonight.
So that was an early $600 or $500 for Carrie. I guess she bought in for 5.
Yes. Krista.
If you're interested in playing the live stream, you want to email skullmikepoker@gmail.com. He also has lodge gear and lodge coins if you're interested in those. We're on a 30-minute delay here, so we're seeing what you're seeing on the live stream down here in the bunker. How many feet are we below?
You know, it hasn't rained here in a couple days, so I think we're rising just a touch. So 43.3.
Up a little bit.
Yeah, rising up a little bit tonight. So,
Jess
but it
is-
was still a long walk down.
Yeah. Jess is limping in with ace-king there, being a little sneaky, I think. Lorraine comes with her pocket 4s, and Glow has pocket 6s.
Christy deciding to raise it up with ace-7 suited to 15. Lorraine's coming along, and Glow. So we're going to go 4 ways to the flop here.
10, Jack, 10. Couple of hearts.
6 is still in the lead.
Go hit that like button if you get a chance and subscribe. We're going to cut off here at 10:30 unless we hit our overtime number. What's the overtime number?
I think for tonight, because we have some good action tonight, we're going to cut it off at 325. Our like number tonight is going to be 325.
So we have to hit that by 10:30. Otherwise, we're going till 11, folks.
Cutoff time's 10:30. Everybody knows that.
That's right. And we have a nice $5 super chat from Pancho Perez. Says hi from the Bay Area in California. How you doing, Pancho? Thank you for that super chat.
So from worst to first, Christy's got the best hand here.
She's going to lead out and bet, make it 50. See if Glow decides, and nope. Glow says she is not buying it.
Glow's wearing that WPA mask again. Thanks for repping.
Yeah, Glow was on our last ladies stream.
Yes, a very solid player. She did well.
Absolutely.
Tonight we've got Lisa in the box again. Lisa's been a dealer for the ladies in the past. She was a dealer in Las Vegas at the Venetian, the Mandalay Bay, and Encore.
Yeah, Lisa's a very good dealer. You know, we enjoy having Lisa on Ladies Night to deal to us. So tonight we have the all-female review, plus our Wizard of Lodge, Dave Klaproth, here with us. So we are looking forward and excited to all of the action tonight with the ladies.
And while the guys were gone this afternoon, I've been told that we hit 9,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
That's amazing. I mean, we're going to blow right past that 10K number. I got to tell you that. I think we're going to blow right past that with what we have coming up here this week at the Lodge.
King 7-3, all hearts.
No one with a heart, but Carrie with King 9. K9 Wolf.
118 to 1 to flop a flush, folks. Keep that in mind.
Carrie takes it down on their way to the next hand.
We've got big, exciting news coming up at the Lodge. I'm not sure if you heard, but Mike the Mouth Mattisau, I've met him myself in Vegas, will be here June 9th through 12th on the live stream. So you don't want to miss that.
Yeah, he's going to be here for the live stream on Wednesday, meetup game on Thursday, Friday, and back on our 5-5 Uncapped on Saturday night. So stick around and stay tuned. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe so you can get notified to see Mike the Mouth Mattisau here on our live stream Wednesday and Saturday.
So the girls are just feeling each other out right now.
I think Krista decided she needed a little break after that first hand.
Yeah, it's difficult when you get pocket aces and the table hasn't played. I mean, she did everything she could to protect them.
Absolutely.
Unfortunate, one person had the flush draw, the other person was open-ended, so somebody was going to chase and catch up.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the Lodge offers great tournaments as well as cash games. We had some May monthly tournaments that were huge. I don't know if you were aware or if you participated in them, but the Art of Poker in May was the largest field ever. We had 321 entries, and congrats to Cameron for taking that down. I know it firsthand because I got third in that tournament.
Oh, third.
It was huge.
Congratulations.
And
there,
the big
Ruth.
one re-entry in May had 120 entries, and congrats to my fellow female Rebecca, who took that one down for a nice 10K score.
Well, it looks like Skull and Rick are still on their Islanders Bruins match. We got Skull Mike with the 1999 super chat who says, "Let's go Islanders, suck it Rick," and he's given us a compliment. You ladies are doing great, so we appreciate that, Skull. We're happy to step in for you and Slick Rick on the mic tonight for Ladies Night.
Krista in the lead with ace 10. We got Lorraine betting out queen 8. She told me no weak sauce tonight, so she's going to be
No.
aggressive.
5 of hearts on the turn.
A little bit of scare card there. You got a flush and a possible straight draw depending on what her range is. She's going to put some pressure back on Krista, maybe representing an overpair. And remember, Krista just had to reload, so it's a little harder for her to continue on. Yes.
Yeah.
And Lorraine is an aggressive player when she's playing cash, more so than tournaments.
Well, I got to tell you, I am a little more aggressive in cash play for sure. That's how I got my nickname, Princess of VPIP. So
What is your VPIP now? Is it 69%?
it's at 69%.
Woohoo! I don't think the boys even beat that.
You know, no, Big Meech. Big Meech has the highest VPIP so far, 71%.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Well, the other tournament I wanted to mention was they had their first Big O tournament that Clemson took down. That had a 25K prize pool, and they had another one that had a 21K prize pool that John Bailey took down recently. So lots of things going on here at the lodge besides cash games.
Absolutely. Lots of action here, lots of good tournaments. We have our Art of Poker every month, so if you missed last month, make sure you come out here for the 19th of June to see if you can take it down, take a stab.
Lorraine
All right.
with pocket nines, raising it up pre-flop, $35.
But
Like I said, she was going to bring it. No weak sauce tonight. The other thing that's cool about the lodge that some folks may not know is in addition to having them on Poker Atlas, a complete schedule plus cash games where you can find out what's playing, they also report on any of the tournaments on Hindenmob that are $200 or greater. So it's cool to see your results on Hindenmob.
absolutely.
And why that's an advantage is on the bigger series, if you get in them, they'll constantly be looking you up to see what your Hinden Mob is, to see if you know what your stuff is, in case they get you as a table draw mate and they want to know how good you are. So it's important to have a Hinden Mob. So that's cool that the lodge is putting them on there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Charles Kennedy. We love you too. We appreciate the compliment. You know, we are stepping here into big shoes to fill with Skull and Rick out in Vegas on assignment. So we are happy to be here, happy to fill in for these guys.
Heads up with Lori and Jess. Both of them have clubs, King 10 versus Jack 8. Lori's going to c-bet with her King 10. Jess lets it go. Lori's more of a tournament player, so it'll be interesting to watch her cash play tonight. I know a lot of these ladies quite well. 5 of them play in our league that we have once a month here in Austin, and 5 of them are members of the WPA, which I'll talk about later.
All right, so you can see a cumulative winning so far. Carrie up 588 from that first big hand. Christy up 104, Lorraine up $62. You see the rest, Krista is down 565 after that first hand with the pocket aces. So, but you know, Krista is a very good player, so I think she can make her way back.
Oh, you didn't remember? Yeah, why don't you just say it out loud? Oh, I was waiting to let you say it. I have her saved in my phone as Dirty Phillips.
I did not think that was what the piece was. Well, me either, but it's still like 40 seconds ago.
Carrie raising it up here with Queen Jack off. Lori decides to come along. Actions to Lorraine with Ace 10.
I think we're going to see a lot of action out of Lorraine. She's going to isolate. She's going to go for bigger pots, try to get it heads up.
Lorraine decides to 3-bet to 45. No, Locke, you did not miss the joke yet. The joke of the night is coming up at 9:15 per usual. One if you like it, two if you don't. Everyone knows the rules.
Carrie's going to come along. She's not afraid to gamble. Heads up. There we go.
Ace, Jack, King, 2 hearts.
Lorraine got the best of that flop. They both
Goes
checked
check,
it.
check.
Interesting.
Oh,
And Carrie
Carrie
just
catching
drew out
up.
on her.
Carrie catches up on the turn with the Jack.
Now Lorraine's betting.
I mean, that's not just because I was pregnant.
To river, deuce of clubs. So Carrie's going to win this pot.
Yeah, Lorraine's slowing down. Now she's got to decide. So you mentioned the Art of Poker. That's June 19th. And the big one re-entry is going to be on June 26th. Those are two of my favorites. You want to make sure you mark your calendars for those.
Absolutely. Make sure you mark your calendars for those big tournaments. And of course, on Tuesday night, we have the biggest free roll here in Texas.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Lots of people come out for that. I believe last week's prize pool for the Tuesday night free roll was up over 25K, I believe.
I was actually part of that Tuesday chop, believe it or not. I was shocked. I'm not real good in free rolls, but on Mondays we have Bounty and Big O. Tuesdays the Overstack and free roll. Wednesday the Freeze Out and PLO, and Thursday the Overstack and free roll. If you're looking for cash games or tournaments, there's something always happening here at the lodge.
So when are we doing it?
Yes, Alex R. said Carrie is running hot. Absolutely, Carrie is running hot.
The Lodge Poker Club offers daily, monthly, or annual memberships. It's $10 an hour for cash, or there's a fee for the tournaments, just so you know how it works.
Absolutely, we don't take any rake here at the lodge. You just pay a membership, so $10 for the day, $25 for the month, or you can pay $200 for the year, and then you are in.
Jack 9-3.
Morgan with pocket sevens, but Lorraine with king 9 off. Hits a pair of nines. Lorraine makes the call of 25. Going heads up to the turn. Deuce of hearts, scare card.
Yeah, that's a tough card for Morgan. She'll slow down. Morgan used to work here at the lodge. I didn't know if you knew that.
Nick from Yuma.
Hi, Nick from Yuma.
He says that Ruth and Nakia, the Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston of commentary.
Woohoo.
Love it. Two absolute legends.
Lorraine takes that down. Nice little pot for 200.
We'd like to thank you for joining us here on a special ladies' night for poker night at the lodge.
It really helps the growth of poker to have more women in the poker rooms. That's the whole mission of WPA, which is the Women's Poker Association. It's free to join as well, and they provide final table prizes for women in these ladies-only events that are coming up. There's quite a few of them. We've got Lips Ladies Week in Vegas, June 21 through 27, Best Bet in Jacksonville, and Little Kings and Queens in Atlanta. All those are June events, but we're focusing on these ladies right now tonight, and the 5 here that are representing WPA, which are Morgan, Carrie, Janice, Lori, and Lorraine. Of course, good luck to all
Absolutely.
9 of our women.
We have Christy, who raises with her pocket nines, gets called by Janice with king queen. Lori. Flop ace, jack, 4, Skittles, rainbow, whatever you decide to call it.
Skittles.
I like Skittles.
Yeah.
Some of my favorites.
Skittles and
Skittles.
Starburst. You know, when we were forced to wear masks, we would sneak some little Skittles or Starbursts underneath the mask because you can't eat at the tables. Now masks are voluntary here at the lodge, as they are at most places.
Absolutely.
And Lori takes that down. She likes her suited connectors.
I can't blame her. No one-man dynasty. I do not have a sister. I do have 2 brothers. That's it. I am the only girl in the middle of 2 boys, so.
Carrie's up 848, Christy up 66.
And so far, Krista's the one throwing the small party,
Well,
small ladies' night event.
And 500 of that was those aces that got
Yeah,
cracked. We
on the
can't
first
blame
hand.
her. We just blame the poker gods for that. We're going to get to know Nakia a little better. We do the get to know you. We've done it with Mikey and with Rick. We'll get to know Nakia a little better later in the show. Ask her some questions. Jess has pocket 6 here. Carrie's limping in with 6-4. Glow's coming in with ace-10.
Carrie folding her 6-4, so we are going heads up to the flop with Glow and Jess. Flop comes 8-5-3, 2 hearts. 6 is still ahead.
I'm like, this really sounds like somebody else's problem.
All right, that was a quick one.
Well, Glow and Jess traveled together from Houston. Maybe they know how each other play.
It's possible, right?
Yeah.
John Crease, the joke of the night is still going to be 9:15. I will be bringing the joke for tonight, bringing it strong. So remember, 1 if you like it, 2 if you don't. Everybody knows the rules.
I have to be honest with you. I usually give Rick a 2.
You know, some of his jokes are definitely 2 worthy. But
No, I'm just mean.
you're just mean.
I'm just mean.
I don't think so. You don't look mean, Ruth. Come on.
All right, give me some of that fireball. I'll lighten up.
Lighten up. I think that fireball is chilled, so I could use a shot myself. Actually, I have a little bottle in my purse.
Yummy.
Thank you, Mike Estelle. Glad to see more women getting involved in poker. I absolutely love the ladies' night stream. Great job, Ruth and Nakia. So thank you. We appreciate that.
9 Jack Queen, 2 spades on the flop. Again, Carrie smacking it against Lorraine.
And Carrie hits her flush on the turn, the nut flush.
Seat 3 is a lucky seat tonight.
It is. Carrie is lighting it up tonight so far. Lorraine's gonna fold.
So a little knowledge about some of the players. I researched them. Carrie got 11th in the 2017 Ladies WSOP. They had 718 entries. I thought that was kind of interesting. I think the best I've ever gotten was 18th.
You know, again, my play doesn't really suit tournaments. I mean, you can't really have a 69% VPIP playing tournaments. So.
What? Come on. Here's a little helpful hint. In tournaments, you have to fold 65% of your hands. Cash players don't do it.
No, I have to say I am definitely a cash player. And yes, Charles, I saw that question about an hour ago, and I just answered. I'm so sorry. You can tell me I'm the worst, but also the best.
What's the question?
Asked if the fireball was chilled. Yes, he did.
Is it better chilled? I don't know.
It is. It's much better chilled.
I can't play a bomb pot and have it. Is it open?
Bomb pot time. Looks like bomb pot time.
Yes, bomb pot tonight. We $15 from each player. Single board tonight. King, deuce, 3.
The ladies came out to gamble.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Sheila. I appreciate that comment. And don't forget, if you're in the chat and you're watching, hit that like button. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe. We hit 9,000 subscribers today, so we want to get that number to 10K as fast as possible. But I think we'll be able to do that this week with the big name that we have coming here to play on our live stream on Wednesday and Saturday.
Have you met Mike Matusow before?
I have not, but I am definitely looking forward to it.
He's a talker.
Oh yeah, yeah. I can see that.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
I got really screwed there, lady.
So Lori, being aggressive with her ace high flush draw. Takes down the pot. They're going to show and tell. Aggressiveness wins.
Usually does. I've been victim to aggressiveness before.
So here we go. Aggressiveness. Lorraine at the top. No surprise there.
No shot there.
No. Carrie's been hitting, so that doesn't surprise me. Christy there. I think Lori will go up that ladder a little bit more. She takes the lessons from Ryan LaPlante, and he's very aggressive.
Oh, okay.
So we'll see her aggressiveness, I think, increase as the night goes on.
Yes, Locke, we are disappointed that we didn't have cookies or anything here on Ladies' Night. I bring deviled eggs, I bring, sliders. So we're a little disappointed that Rick and Skull didn't leave us some cookies here tonight in the booth. But that's okay. We'll get them back. We'll get 'em back.
Yeah, the ladies at the table are drinking Fireball too, just in case you didn't know that. But she makes the best. If you did not know anything about Nakia, she makes the best deviled eggs I have ever eaten. Ever, ever, ever.
I
The best.
appreciate that. I tried, well, on Saturday night, I did a little something extra for John G. He asked for jalapenos mixed in and topped with the bacon on the deviled eggs.
Spicy.
Oh, yeah. We're going heads up to the flop with two mystery hands.
We're blind here. Let's guess who's going to win the hand. I'm going to take Lorraine.
All
Oh,
right.
darn.
Oh, darn. I was
Now we see it. You got Krista. All right.
Krista. I got Krista.
Let's see. We got to get a runner, spade, or a jack, or a 7 on this hand if she continues. Yeah, Krista's going to bet out.
And
No.
Lorraine's going to fold.
You win. Darn it. So we have some new sponsor. Our new sponsor, I don't know if you heard on the last live stream, but Trip4s.com is a t-shirt company that's going to be sponsoring the Tuesday night free rolls with some free t-shirts. Does that not sound cool?
That sounds really cool. I like
Yeah.
it.
I'll never cash in that Tuesday night free roll again because I want a t-shirt. That's what's going to happen. But I have to tell you, 7 of us came up with a deal last Tuesday. 6th and 7th got over 2K, and the 5-way chop was over 3K. So that's good money for a free roll.
That is
Really
money.
good.
Yeah, absolutely. That is good money.
And of course, our title sponsor, America's Card Room, for anyone who wants to play online poker. America's Card Room.
But if you'd want to play live action like we have here going on tonight for Ladies' Night, please come to the lodge here in Round Rock, Texas.
Open.
Open 24/7.
There you go.
Absolutely. Free time from 6 a.m. until 11 a.m.
And it's amazing. 3 tables of cash going between 6 and 11 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of early birds.
Charles, we did not take the advice earlier that Locke suggested as redecorating the bunker. We decided to leave it the same.
Ace Queen, she's
Ace
got
Queen.
Broadway.
But Lorraine has 2 pair with her King 10.
She's not going to give it up.
No.
She's raising. She's going to test the waters here. A
Maybe
little
raise to
Hollywood.
100.
A little Hollywood from Lori. A little Hollywood.
A little bit.
It's all right.
But she knows.
Just
She's
pause. Pause
she's
and then
just thinking
re-raise.
how much she
Yeah.
can re-raise to
Yeah,
get her,
pause
keep
and
her
then
in.
re-raise. That'll be enough.
We didn't set an over-under on hoodies, but we do have a lot of hats at the table tonight.
That's right. I don't see any sunglasses on. Sunglasses on a hat, on Lori's hat. I actually wear sunglasses, but the prescription. I'm blind as a bat.
You and me both. Which makes interesting to play poker, which is probably why I end up playing so many hands because I can't really see it. It's like
Lorraine's going into the tank.
Today, Junior?
she is gonna love that.
Let's see. Can I
She's
vote
facing a
up?
3-bet of 250. So
And usually she would have more outs, but you can see up there on the chart that one of the outs has been mucked. So that's why we know there's only 3 outs left in the deck. She's coming along.
she'll make the call. River. It's a 4 of spades.
Nope.
So
If it was a club, she might have been able to bluff her off of it, but it's not a 4 of spades.
No, we're not talking about that. I was about to call. No, she just
Always got this pot locked up.
And
Just reach for it.
up,
She's
should
gone.
fold.
Yeah.
Yep. Quick fold after the all in there.
Yeah, that's a nice little pot for Lori. Good job.
Justin, you did not miss the joke of the night, and I appreciate you wanting to give me a 1 regardless, because that joke on Saturday night, that was, yeah, it was okay. We'll give it a 1.5 from Saturday night.
I'll tell you, the pressure was on. Was I going to have to come up with the joke, or was Nakia? I was so relieved when I heard Nakia was going to do the joke.
I am doing the joke, so get ready for the joke of the night. Come up here about 9:15. Again, 1 if you like it, 2 if you don't. Everybody knows the rules.
I don't know how Rick does it every time.
I don't know. I gotta tell you, I've been giving Rick a couple of 2s here and there recently, but
I may have to give him more 1s just because I know what the pressure is now. Glow raising it up with her 9-10 off.
mixing it up a little bit. Morgan is gonna come along with King Jack, and Carrie with Jack 9 coming along. Rohan, I'm not playing tonight because you have Ruth and myself here in the booth sitting in for Skull Mike and Slick Rick, who are on special assignment. So, no, I am not playing tonight.
Nakia cannot leave the bunker. We're 40 feet under. It's freezing cold.
44.3.
44.3. And it's freezing cold down here. We took the elevator, and they locked us in. So she cannot leave. You cannot have her on the live stream.
We are definitely locked in. Charles, the joke for tonight, a little bit on the dirty side. I got something special for the ladies. So.
Ooh. A ding-dong joke? I like ding-dong jokes. I will tell you.
I like ding-dong jokes, too.
Okay.
So, I will not be holding back tonight.
We're going to have another shot of Fireball.
I'm ready. I have my little airplane bottle in my purse.
Order up. Where's Dave? Ace-6. Krista's raising up.
She's going to take down that pot.
She just gets it through.
We're on to the next hand.
Lorraine's on 58% VPIP. She's trying to catch up to you, Princess.
Oh, yeah. Lorraine 58%, Carrie 47%, Lori at 35%. You see what the numbers are. Lorraine is trying to give me a run for my money here tonight.
Voluntarily putting chips in pre-flop. VPIP. You're not forced to put them in. You're trying to gamble. So I think that Princess is at 69%. Am I right?
69%.
Lorraine may pass you.
Uh-oh.
We may have to have a little prop bet on that.
What do you think?
I'm going to give it to her. I'm going to let
You're
her
gonna
pass
give-
you tonight.
You're going to give it to her tonight?
I'm going to give it to her because now she's down and she's going to want to make up.
All right. So what are you putting her at?
Above 69.
Above 69. All right.
You going to take it?
I'm going to say that she's going to stay below.
Okay. You got an over-under on it.
What are we putting on that?
A bottle of, guess what?
Fireball?
Fireball.
All right.
Glow with King Jack. Lorraine with 7-8. Janice pocket 4s.
And flop comes 10, 9, 7, 2 spades. Glow's going to bet out with her King Jack, make it 45.
Yeah, that board connected with Lorraine pretty well is what. I don't know why Janice is continuing, but she is. She hasn't really gotten into many hands, and Lorraine is looking at her like, I'm going to come along too.
Why not?
They have a little history because they play tournaments together.
Oh, okay. So these ladies know each other and they know how.
Janice and Lorraine would, yes. Neither of them would know Glow. Glow is from Houston.
Well, if they decided to watch the last stream, they'll see Glow from the last ladies' night. So maybe they got a little
intel.
Little intel.
If they did their homework, yes. And Janice did play with her before, I believe. So, little improvement. 6, 7, 9, 10 makes Lorraine 7, 8 even a little better.
Makes us straight for Lorraine.
And Janice is more of a mixed games. She really loves PLO. So, I don't know if you knew she got second in a PLO WSOP circuit event in 2019.
Glow hits our Miracle Queen on the river to catch up for her straight to the king.
Ooh.
So let's see how
Straight
Lorraine
over
decides.
straight.
Yeah, let's see how Lorraine decides to play this. She's going to lead out and bet. Makes it 170. Glow decides to look back at her cards just to make sure.
It's still there. What's a nice value amount in a $500 pot? You're the cash player. She's bet 170. What's she going to do here?
You know, I'm looking for Glow to raise, which is what she's doing. She's getting out some raisin chips, making it, looks to be maybe 400. Don't know if I can see
That looks like
Lorraine
four.
getting away from this. She may be able to get away from it, but she could possibly think that her straight on the low end is good. Lorraine's here thinking, just trying to figure out, did she hit the higher straight?
Will she sniff it out?
And she makes the call. She's going to see the bad news.
Yep, she knew it.
Yep.
As she said. I don't know if you heard her say that.
Yep.
She felt it.
She felt it.
Reload.
That's okay. She's going to come back for us. She's not completely out. Nice pot for Glow. Picking that up. That was was tough. Speaking as the princess of VPIP, I got to tell you, I don't know if I make that, if I fold there either, if I'm Lorraine.
Yeah, after you make your hand on the turn, it's a little hard to believe
Yeah.
that she got that gutter ball on the river, but it happens. It happens.
Our cumulative winnings so far. Carrie is still the big winner so far tonight. Now Lorraine is down. We're on to the next hand.
Janice in the cutoff, raising with ace-6, an open pot.
Krista's going to come along with her Jack-10 suited, and we're going heads up to the flop.
A 50-50 flipper. Ooh.
Jack-9-9. Krista hits her Jack. She's going to bet out. Makes it 15. Janice is raising. Krista makes the call. Eight of diamonds on the turn. Krista's hand just gets better.
Yeah, it just improved. So, unfortunately for Janice, she says, how much more can I get here? Betting of 150. I think Janice will let
Mimi.
it go.
Mimi's here in the house. High pitch. Palo, how you doing tonight? Thank you for joining us here for a special ladies' night. We have the all-female review plus our Wizard of Lodge, Dave Klaproth.
Ladies in the bunker, ladies on the table.
Oh, yeah. Chris is going to take down that pot.
I think Janice was hoping her table rep and position was going to work there by raising her after the flop, but Krista was not going to let top pair go and then improved on the turn.
Absolutely.
Tournament players value more position, poker, and table reps than cash players do. So, unfortunately, Krista is not going to fall for that one. Carrie and Glow.
I think Krista deserved it after that first hand.
She sure did.
Know.
She sure did.
That was a tough one for her.
Krista and Glow are in the positives along with Lori. The ladies are just warming up here.
And don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't already hit the like button. Our overtime number for tonight is 325. So if we get to 325 by 10:30, we will hit overtime.
Cutoff time's 10:30. Everybody knows that.
Yes, Charles, she does know about his love for her, absolutely. So he is missing out tonight if he's not in the chat. The real Salami is, so.
Carrie raises with Queen Jack. Krista comes along with King Jack.
Flop comes Jack 10 ace, 2 spades.
Krista's kicker is in the lead.
4 of clubs on the turn. Both ladies still holding on to their jacks and with straight draws here. Five of hearts on the river. And we are going check, check. Krista's gonna win with her king kicker. Good for Krista. So Justin Schott is asking, when Nakia and Ruth play the tournaments, what's the most difficult aspect to deal with? So I'll leave that to you, Ruth, because I'm not really a tournament player.
most difficult aspect to deal with would probably be, I think, as a female, I get 4-bet bluffed a lot, but you have to kind of just either go with it, your hand, and go with your read, or you fold, they show you the bluff, and you go on to the next hand. You can't let the emotions in. A lot of times, we're gonna go on this
pause
hand
that for
here.
a second.
Morgan with pocket aces. She's been a little quiet other than her pocket sevens. We got Carrie coming along with sevens. Janice is in with 8-6. Lori has one of her aces, ace-jack. Quite a few callers for $20.
Quite
Let's
a few
see.
callers. Multi-way to the flop. Queen, 6-5. 2 clubs.
Aces are still in the lead significantly. There's a $120 pot with 2 clubs. Let's see what Morgan elects to do. She bets half the pot, $60. Janice is calling with her middle pair, sixes.
Glow's going to fold her 10-8. So we are going heads up to the turn. Deuce of spades on the turn. Ace is still ahead for Morgan.
$240 pot. Looks like she's putting out 110. Two clubs, 2 spades. She has to protect.
Let's see if Janice is willing to come along with her pair of sixes.
Yeah, at this point, I think Janice is going to shut down. She was just hoping to get lucky with another 6 or 8. She's going to give it away.
Yep, and she folds.
Yeah, so the most difficult thing that females and maybe other females deal with is getting bluffed quite a bit. And you have to go with your read or let the hand go and realize that, okay, you got bluffed, on to the next one. And not letting your emotions in. At least that is for me.
You know, that's one thing I have to say, that I do not let my emotions get the best of me with poker, because I just do this for fun.
Well, there's a real good book, and I'll suggest it if you do go on tilt. It's called Zen and the Art of Poker. It's a real quick read. I would suggest that for anyone who does have problems with going on tilt in poker tournaments. But Zen and the Art of Poker.
All right, I'll take a look at that. Reese's Treasure Hunting Emporium coming in, saying hi to both Ruth and I. So how you doing tonight?
Howdy, howdy. Ace King with Jess, raising it up to 20. Lori's calling with 6-4. Lorraine 6-5. They're sharing there. Carrie's going to go ahead and come in with 8-3 of diamonds.
And we're going 4 ways to the flop. Jack, Jack, 8. No one with the jack.
The
but
8. The 8 is in the lead with Carrie 8-3.
Carrie is hitting tonight.
Lorraine's going to represent. She's trying to tell the table she hit a jack. She's betting 40. Carrie's trying to decide if that's true, and she says, nope, not going to believe you.
Justin,
She's changed her mind.
Yep, she's
Changed her mind.
Justin, I'm not sure what you mean. Do I get the same as a cash player?
Do you get bluffed as a cash player by men? As much as I do on tournaments, probably.
You know, honestly, I have to say no, because I'm just willing to call. I'm playing with feeling.
Okay, so you're more of a calling station in cash because you can reload, where tournaments, after the rebuys are over, we have to be a little more selective.
Oh, yes.
Because it's a surviving. You have to survive in tournaments after the rebuys. During the rebuys, I'm going to look you up, just so y'all know. Many of my friends will tell you that I do not have a problem with shooting multiple bullets.
Well, I don't have a problem shooting multiple bullets in cash, that's for sure.
Yes, and that's the advantage to cash. You can reach in your purse and reload. Unfortunately, after the rebuys are over tournaments, we are having to survive to the end. So you have to make your selections on hands, hopefully in position, and make good reads.
We should CC you. Yeah.
Lori's got pocket tens here. Under the gun +2.
And she's going to raise it up, make it 15.
Lorraine's coming along, Jack 8 suited.
It's R. No, it's X if I'm in it.
Got Morgan with pocket queens. She had pocket aces just a little while ago. Now she's got pocket queens.
And yes, if you're wondering, I did the dance in the booth. That's right, in the bunker.
Yeah. She's car dancing in her chair, just so you know.
We got 7-6-4 all hearts. Lori with the only heart in the hand of the 10 of hearts.
Lori is c-betting her pocket tens. She'll find out from Morgan that Morgan is not going to believe she has a set or a straight with 4, 6, 7 out there. If another heart peels, she'll be in good shape. Remember, it's 118 to 1 to flop a flush. Now there's a paired board. I guess you could be a little concerned about a boat possibility. Those outs up in the corner says 6 outs because some of them have been folded, so the percentages are a little off, but the queens are still in the lead.
Morgan's going to make that call. You're going to see a river. 5 of diamonds. So there is a 4-liner out there.
Yes, there's a 4-liner.
But
they're both checking
goes
it
check,
down.
check.
Check, check.
Morgan's going to win with her queens.
Yeah. Morgan actually got second in a 2017 WPT ladies event. I don't know if you knew that. So that's
I did
her
not
claim
know.
to fame.
I did not know that. That's good to know, playing against her.
Yeah.
She's a good player there.
We've got some tournament players here today.
We've got our cumulative winnings. Carrie's up 677. Glow up 557. Lori up 396. Morgan up 175. Lorraine down 1,000. But, you know, with Lorraine, you can never count her out. That's for sure.
Not at all. She can catch that up in a second.
Yes, that's right, Palo. Classic me. Always dancing when I hear that song.
Here we go, Morgan with another premium. She's starting to get the seat 3 cards into seat 2. Ace queen off. You know, we call that seat open, the parking lot hand in tournaments, ace queen. It's the hand that loses the most in the World Series of Poker. Jess also has ace queen.
And we're going to 4 ways to the flop. Queen, 10, 8, 2 hearts.
So seat 4 and seat 2 both have the same hand. It's going to come down to who's going to be the most aggressive. Jess is learning about the hard betting line that we have here. That line there at the lodge is a hard betting line. Any chips that go over in your hand stay over. Just so you know, if you come here to play at the lodge. Just imagine an imaginary wall. If you're taking a stack of chips and putting it over that line, they're going to stay over there. That's your bet.
And we got our two ladies with ace queen. Staying in.
Oh, another
4
heart.
hearts.
Neither one of them have a heart, so let's see who gets aggressive to win this pot.
Looks like Jess leading out with the bet of 100. Let's see if Morgan can make that call.
Oh, she's going to let it go.
Oh, she's folding it. I think that heart on the turn scared her a little bit, so.
Yeah, and Queen 10 was actually voted ladies' favorite hand. Queen 10 was out there, 3 hearts, and Jess was being aggressive, not just check calling. So, again, aggressiveness at the table is going to win that pot when they have the same exact hand with no hearts.
But I got to tell you, Ruth, I can see why ace queen is called the parking lot hand because in a tournament about a month ago, I played the Art of Poker, and both times that I got busted was with Ace Queen. So
Yep. They call it seat open, the parking lot hand. You're only going to be called by something that can beat it,
yep.
unfortunately.
Krista with Queen Jack raised it to 15.
I turned my head and I happened to see something that was Lorraine.
Christy coming along with her Queen 9 of clubs. Lori with pocket jacks.
Yeah, she's going to rebump this here so she gets it a little isolated. You don't want jacks 5-way.
No.
You know, I actually like jacks better than queens.
Do you?
Yep. I lose with the ladies more than I do with the jacks. Probably because I don't call them ladies.
It's possible.
Looks like our screen might have frozen up here a little bit, so why don't we go ahead and talk about getting to know you a little better, Nakia. We're back. We're back. There we go. Sorry about that, folks. Again, we're seeing what you're seeing with the 30-minute delay here in the bunker. Lori with jacks raises it up, a 3-bet to $75. Krista comes along with Queen Jack. She's got one of her outs.
And the flop, 6, 10, 4. 2 clubs. Lori's still ahead with her pocket jacks.
198 in the pot. She chooses to bet 150.
Yes, the Judies, the Jiggities.
The Jiggities win.
You know, let's take a quick check of our like count here. We're at 134 likes. Overtime number tonight is going to be 325. So we got to hit that 325 mark by 10:30, or else we are shutting it down.
10:30. Everybody knows that.
Lorraine's only at 52%
52%.
VPIP. You're going to win that fireball.
I think I'm going to keep my fireball in my purse.
I hate losing bets.
You and me both.
Let's get to know Nakia better. I got 10 fast questions for you.
All right.
We already know you prefer cash over tournaments. You already let that one go.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, in the home, toilet paper rolling over or under? Quickly.
Over.
Over. How long have you played poker?
For 7 years.
Beef, chicken, or fish?
Beef.
Your favorite poker hand?
Queen 10.
Ah!
Yes.
Oh, you're just in the group of all the women.
I am.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Your favorite movie?
The color purple.
The worst job you've ever had?
Budget analyst for the federal government.
Ooh, that sounds technical. That sounds boring.
It
Any pet
is.
peeves?
When my husband used to do that snorting sound that he does, or he used to do until before he had the surgery done, that was one of my biggest pet peeves.
Is that snoring or laughing?
Snorting.
Snoring?
Yeah. Snort.
Sorry, Joe. And your best poker memory?
My best poker memory was table 5, seat 1 at Maryland Live. That's where I met my husband.
Oh, what a sweet love story. And if you didn't know, she makes great deviled eggs.
I try.
Let's get to know Nakia better.
Racer, Nakia drives a Kia, shockingly. That is what I drive. I drive a Kia Sorento, actually, so. Tony Nuts, what's up from Arkansas? Thank you for hitting that like button. We appreciate that. If you have not hit that like button, please do so. We are trying to get to 325 for overtime tonight.
10 minutes till the joke of the night.
That's right.
1 if you like it, 2 if you don't. Nakia's going to bring it.
I'm bringing it tonight. Everybody knows the rules. That's right.
That's the problem. Well, it worked a little bit when she got me upstairs.
I'm surprised Joe didn't say anything. He's probably out there in the Big O tournament. He probably didn't hear me saying anything about that pet peeve of mine.
He didn't hear me snorting at him. Thank God. I'm going to slide out real quietly out of the bunker. Jess with ace king here after Krista and Carrie have limped in. She's going to raise it up to 20 bucks. Lori with 7-9 asked me my favorite hand.
Oh,
7-9. Queen 8-9, all spades.
Jess with the king of spades. Chris is going to lead out and bet with her queen.
Yeah, she's got 2 overs with the spade draw there.
And 9 of diamonds on the turn. So Krista's still in the lead with her queens.
Here, I'll have it with you.
So that was the 7 of spades on the river. It's not showing for some reason on the corner there. And Jess takes that
gonna
down.
take that down.
Morgan wants one.
Yep.
Jess is going to take that pot down.
She does.
Floyd White is asking, is MGM as good as the play at Maryland Live? You know, I played it both when we lived in Maryland, and I have to say that I like the action better at Maryland Live. There's a lot more action, so.
Carrie, Glow, and Lori are still on the leaderboard with Jess and Morgan approaching. They're all toasting with their fireball. They didn't get in our bottle, did they?
No.
Okay.
No,
Just
we
checking.
have a special stash right here.
I was going to say, Dave isn't sharing, is he?
No. He better not.
It wasn't what I said, right? She has a dirty one. What did you say? All I said was, it didn't register. Because he switched out the card.
We've got a straddle for $6 on the board. Glow's starting to build a little pot, I hope. $6 to call here.
You know, I only try straddling every now and then, unless it's absolutely necessary. Which, you know, for me, with my VPIP, I'm always trying to put some money in the pot. Carrie's going to come along with her 10-6 of hearts.
Lori pocket 7s on the button.
She's just going to make the call. Lorraine's going to come along with ace-7. Glow.
Glow with
Picking
ace
up ace-king.
She says, raisy daisy, up to 40 bucks. Here we go.
I fold because I had a long time.
Attention tournament viewers and players. The Big O Big Tournament. Your blinds are going up at the completion of this hand.
Yes, I definitely suggest checking out Maryland Live this weekend, Floyd, if, since you're just in there in that area.
And Seti McGetty for Lori.
That's right. She hits her set.
2 clubs on the board.
Glow's going to lead out and continue her bet.
$55.
No button straddles at the lodge. The only straddle can be under the gun.
So note to selves, no telling jokes with a mouthful of fireworks.
150 raised by Lori with her set. I think she's going to scare away her customer here.
I think so. I can't see Glow continuing.
3% above me, Lorraine. The BFE.
What is it, 35?
47. No, you're 58. I'm 47. Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense.
5-minute warning for the joke of the night.
That's right. Joke of the night coming up here in 5 minutes. 1 if you like it, 2 if you don't. Everybody knows the rules.
Lori takes that down with the set.
Come on in, my dear.
I'm going to buckle my seatbelt for this joke, Nakia.
Oh, yeah.
So you've been working on it all week?
I've been sharpening my tools here, trying to come up with a joke that's going to get us some laughter and some ones. But if it's going to be crickets, Ruth, I'll set it up for you just in case.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I don't think you'll disappoint.
I try not to disappoint, especially not here for ladies' night. So,
Christy coming into a pot. We haven't heard a lot from Christy. She hasn't really had a lot to play with. King 8. Carrie's going to come in with 6-5 suited. Fold. Lorraine 6-7. Krista Ace-5 and Glow folds Ace-4.
no, Glow's still in the
Oh, it said it. Maybe she still has a hand. Sorry.
Queen 9-9.
She must have been playing,
Two
and we lost her
clubs.
on the stream there. Glow does have a hand. She had Ace-4. She's folding.
Bet there takes it from
Queen
Lorraine.
9-9. Lorraine's betting with 6-7 and takes it down. Maybe she'll pass your VPIP after all. I'm not going to buy that fireball just yet.
You're not gonna, I'm pulling for. We should have taken our who was going to have the highest, but since Lorraine said she was bringing it strong tonight.
Well, she has. It's a 1-3
She
cash.
has.
Buy in at 1,000, and she's reloaded. She's gonna try to make up. I know I would. Carry seat 3, Queen Jack.
She's going to raise it up, make it 17. Jess with King 10 suited is going to come along. Janice with Jack 5 of hearts, raising it up, 3-bet to 125, a bucket of squirt.
Buck and a squirt. She's getting bored. Morgan letting Ace Queen go there. If that was correct on the reader. She hasn't been playing much. They're all going to respect her.
That aggressiveness is going to get through. Would have loved to see a flop there.
That would have
for
been
sure.
interesting. We're on a 30-minute delay, so we're seeing what you're seeing on the live stream down here at the bunker. If you're interested in playing in the live stream, email skullmikepoker@gmail.com. He also has lodge gear and lodge coins for the live stream. Janice with pocket 2s, the ducks. She's going to go duck hunting.
She's going to get in there.
Quack, quack.
Christy's coming along with her Queen 8. And Morgan
And the big
feeling a little
blind.
frisky.
And the big blind, why not?
Why not? 6-8 King. Rainbow. Morgan hitting her 8 along with Christy. But she's going to fold and get out of the way.
And Christy's been quiet tonight, so she should get some respect. She deserves it. Yep, there you go. Take it down, Christy.
All right, folks. It is about that time. It's time for the joke of the night. Remember, one if you like it, two if you don't. Everybody knows the rules. A man is out shopping and discovers a new brand of Olympic condoms. Impressed, he buys a pack. After he gets home, he announces to his wife the purchase he just made. Wife just says, Olympic condoms? What makes them so special? Well, he says there are 3 colors, gold, silver, and bronze. So his wife asks him, what color are you going to wear tonight? He says, gold, of course. The wife responds, why don't you wear silver? It would be nice if you came second for a change.
I'm going to give that one a 1.
There you go.
I'm
There's
giving
your
that
joke
one
of the
a
night.
1.
One if you like it, two if you don't.
Why didn't you got second this time. I like it. Good job, Nakia.
Thank you. I figured I'd get a little laugh from somebody out there.
Ooh, we got action going on
Got
this
action.
one. Some big hands. Just like the condoms. Here we go.
Jess picking up the pocket jacks. The
Glow with
jiggities.
ace queen, Lorraine with king jack, Lori with ace 8 suited. 1 if you like it, 2 if you don't. Give Nakia some props.
Thank you. Got some ones. Oh, Ben Savage with the 2. But lots of ones coming out for me, so I appreciate that.
So Glow has 3-bet to 150 with ace queen. Jess is trying to figure out what to do with her jiggities.
Thank you, Palo. Appreciate that, Nick from Yuma. Palo says a slam dunk on the joke tonight. Did she?
They're all running away from Glow.
Wow, I can't believe she folded pocket jacks there. High praise for sure, Robert Lewis. Says that was the best joke on the show so far, so thank you so much. Appreciate it. Charles with the 1. Lots of ones tonight.
You're scoring. That's all I can say. You're
Oh, yeah.
scoring. The Joe snorting is the joke of the night. Sorry, Joe.
Sorry, Joe. I gotta go home with him tonight.
Oh, you need a ride.
I might.
Okay.
I appreciate it. I'm not far. Skull Mike gave it a 1. Thanks, Skull.
Oh, my.
Appreciate it. I know Skull is a harsh critic, so anytime you can get a 1 from Skull Mike, it's a good day.
Really good day.
Oh, yeah.
Rick is going to think that you paid him off. Carrie, 3-betting with ace queen here. Ace queen is a favorite. I'm telling you, the ladies like it. There we go.
Ace 5 Jack.
Bingo.
Carrie hits her ace. Oh,
Let's give her another one just for good measure.
just for kicks and giggles, right?
Yeah.
Krista's coming along still. King of diamonds on the river, so Carrie's got this hand locked up. And she folds. Krista's gonna let that 5 go.
Let us know where you're from if you're on the live stream. That's always cool to know where everybody's from.
Absolutely, you know, we were huge in the Netherlands, but I think that India and the Philippines have overtaken them, so.
They overtook the Netherlands and I wasn't watching.
I believe so.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, you can see the live. You can. You just put it on my chat. If you have a YouTube account. Yeah.
Simple facts of life. Be in the bunker on Wednesday and fill in for Rick at 9:15. I wish I could, but I am trying to play on Wednesday night. All right, so we got a hand broom here. Lori raised to 15 with 4-5 of clubs.
She likes those suited connectors.
Oh, yeah. We've been seeing it all night. We've got Mark McGill from Chicago, Justin Schott from Southern Ontario, Canada.
Hello, Chicago. That's where I'm from. Chicken in the car and the car won't go. That's how you say Chicago.
Is it?
You know what-
Detroit in the house with
You know,
Waterboy.
I missed the Friday afternoon Cubs games. I missed the restaurants in downtown Chicago. I do not miss the weather.
No, I can't imagine you do. I don't miss the weather on the East Coast either.
No.
That's for sure. We got Diamond Lil and for Maine in the house. Galen from Tennessee. We know you're in Connecticut, Nick. You're the mayor. We know that you're from Connecticut. Maddie J, Biloxi, California. We love seeing it. We love seeing everyone here in the chat.
So the little suited connectors ran away, the best hand. Christy was telling the story with her 10, though. She had the top pair. My apologies. 4-5, let it go. Christy's been quiet. She deserves that pot.
Yeah, Christy's been a little quiet tonight, which isn't usual, but she hasn't really been getting much.
Not much to play with, no. So
Carrie's still our big winner for tonight so far, up 748. Glow up 537. Lori up 529. And Lorraine's still down there, down 1,100. But again, you can never count Lorraine out.
there you go. Jiggities.
Yep. And speaking of Lorraine, she's picked up the pocket jacks. Lorraine's going to raise it up. She's going to make it 30. Krista's going to fold.
Morgan with pocket fives. She's going to
She'll
go
come
set
along.
mining.
Janice with her ace king.
She'll get frisky with that. She's a tournament player. There you go.
And why not? She raises it up. She makes it 175 with 3-bet to 175. Lori.
Suited connectors. She said, oh, I like my hand, but she let it go when it was 175. She would have called for 30. Oh,
Up, Lorraine.
Lorraine let it go,
Folded.
giving Janice respect. Morgan letting her pair go. They all are respecting Janice.
All right. Ace king. Fish Poker, absolutely. Shout out to Fish Poker. Cheers from Los Angeles.
See, Lori has exceeded Lorraine on the aggression frequency. I told you she'd get up there.
Oh, yeah.
She likes those suited connectors. She's being trained by an aggressive poker pro in Las Vegas, so I expected that to happen. Krista with pocket queens, seat 8.
All right, here we go. All right. Ruth and I dancing it up tonight here in the booth. Chris is going to raise it up to 15 with her pocket queens.
Christy calling with 7-4, Jess with 6-5. Janice with pocket 10s, gonna pump it up on the button. Up to 3-bet to $80.
Thank you, Rick. Rick says, great joke. He gave it a 1 early. So I do appreciate that, Rick.
Was that a delayed response?
I think it was.
He might have taken a nap.
Just a little bit. You know.
You know he's a senior. I did tell him that. He doesn't like to hear that. I welcomed him into my club.
Oh.
Heads
I
up,
can't
pocket
wait till I
queens
get there.
versus pocket 10s. You only have to be 50 according to the WSOP.
You know, I'm looking forward to getting to the point where I'm so old that I can say whatever I want and no one says anything.
Oh, I've been doing that for years. Pocket queens versus pocket 10s. Krista and Janice. Krista says, I'm going to put it at $200. What you going to do with your 10s? I love pocket 10s too.
Julio Martinez says, shout out to Joe Project from Houston.
She was saying something. Oh, I thought you said you wanted more. I thought you were saying more in here. I'm like, no. Oh, I thought she was saying give it to Morgan. Anyone else?
Pocket pairs are so rare. They look so yummy. It's hard to let them go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Fireball cheers, girls.
Fireballs. Fireball are all around. except for Janice and Krista right now.
Do you drink when you play poker?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I find that I'm a little looser, if you can believe that.
Yeah. You know, the one time I really, really was drinking, I actually did quite well.
Yeah?
But I was very boisterous. Kind of too boisterous. I probably
Janice
didn't
is
make a
gonna
lot of
fold then.
friends. I like you. I like you. I don't like you for raising my big blind again. But I did quite well.
That's good.
That was about 12 pineapple juice and rums later in Vegas.
Ooh. I love that.
Aggression
Little Malibu
frequency.
and pineapple.
Lori is beating Lorraine.
Some random number's gonna text me.
Yeah, I find the pineapple juice in Vegas with whatever alcohol you want to add to it doesn't give you a hangover.
You know, I do like a little Malibu and pineapple.
There you go.
I
Drink as
do.
many as you want when you're in Vegas. You're going to be there shortly, aren't you?
We are. We are going to be out in Vegas in a couple of weeks. Have something special going on out there with family. So we are looking forward to getting out there. Let's see.
Exciting. I leave on
Yeah.
June 20th for Ladies Week in Vegas.
Oh, well, we'll be out there at the same time then.
Yeah, primarily at the South Point, but they also have a $500 entry at the Venetian with Lips.
Yes.
Lips is Ladies International Poker Series, so they will have the championship, which I won the last one in 2019. So we'll see what happens.
So Justin Schott is asking, was that poor etiquette to cheers over the player in the hand?
Probably, but Janice doesn't care. I know Janice well. She's in the zone. She probably didn't even notice.
Probably not,
Yeah.
because she was thinking.
She's in the zone. And we play a lot of cash games together, and they're usually drunk. So she's used to being able to zone out her table mates.
Oh, it's this hand here. Christy flopped the nut flush here.
Yeah, that's 118 to 1, folks. And for two people to flop it, it's 500 to 1. But you also have Krista with the straight, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So
Oof.
Krista's the one betting out. Christy's trapping with her nut flush, ace high flush.
Jess is coming along still.
This
but
is where
Christy-
she'll make it expensive. The board has not paired. $91 in the pot. Krista with the straights, first to act. She's not
She's
afraid
gonna
of
bet
three
that.
hearts. She's betting $50. Goes back to Christy, who has the nut flush. Remember, she's a solid player. If she's raising here, I'm going to be a little worried.
She raises it up. Makes it 150.
A nice value. 3x the bet. What do you raise when you want to get paid off? 3 times the bet?
You know, I gotta be honest with you. I just put it in.
Whatever makes you
Whatever makes me happy.
that feel.
Yeah, whatever gets me that feeling.
Mhm.
I'm putting it in there for sure.
So I get asked all the time, how much should I raise when I have the absolute nuts on the river? I said it depends on the player, that your opponent. If they're an aggressive player, be aggressive with the bet. If they're a passive player, conservative nit, you're not going to get as much out of them. So you have to bet what you think you can get value and get them to call.
That's true. I have to agree with you there. Because if I'm playing a little tight, which I usually don't, by the way, you know, people can put in a big bet to get me off the hand, but I have to say I'm not really known as a tight player, so.
Yeah, so if I'm against a uber loose aggressive player and I've got this hand, I'm going to put more out there. If I've got a tight nitty player, I'm going to put less because they're not going to pay me off as well. She makes the call.
Yep. And she's going to see the bad news.
Yeah. And I would never believe that she flopped that flush either. So I probably would have paid her off as well, Krista.
Yeah.
You did what you could. You had the straight. Oh, Looks like our screen is freezing up here, folks. We've got the same view that you do, just so you know. We're 30 minutes delay, so we're probably going to have to talk about something else until the screen gets unfrozen.
We're going to say hi to Bianca. She says she loves when you and I are commentating tonight, so thank you, Bianca. She was on one of our streams before.
So why don't we do the get to know you? You can ask me the same questions that I asked you, and we'll just take it from there until that screen gets unfrozen.
All right. So, Ruth, how long have you played poker?
Too long. I'm an old lady. I got to be honest with you. I started in 2003. Moneymaker boom. Oh, here we go.
We are back, and
Look,
we
the
have
dealer
Michelle
changed.
in the booth.
Yay.
Michelle, we love to see Michelle. Michelle Chester, she's been on our live stream. She's dealt on our live stream before. She's one of our newer dealers who came here from Vegas, her and her husband, Anthony.
Oh, and she's not new. Just so you know, she is a WSOP dealer. She was one of very few, and maybe the only one, that was allowed to deal the 1-drop and the 50K WSOP the same year. Michelle's one of my favorites. Hey, Michelle.
She is definitely one of my favorites. So Rick says, great job, Ruth and Nakia. His phone's about to die, so he'll see us on Wednesday.
Oh, he's going to bed, isn't he?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Night, Rick.
Night, Rick.
Here we go. We got ace-9, Morgan raising. 4 callers, going to the flop.
Ace, deuce, 3, 2 hearts.
Morgan's still in the lead with her ace-9. Lorraine with ace-4 of diamonds, so she's got the wheel draw, 76 in the pot. Morgan's leading out for 40. Lorraine's going to come along.
We're going to go heads up to the turn. Morgan's hitting her 9 on the turn, 9 of clubs, 2 pair.
She's improved. So it says 2 outs, even though there's 4 5s in the deck. And if you're talking about basic hand odd percentages after flop, it's number of outs times 4 for the turn, and then number of outs times 2 on the river, if you're trying to figure that out. Everybody should know that, whether you're playing cash or tournament. So right now, she really only has 2 outs instead of 4. So she's got about a 5% chance of catching that 5. If it was 4%, she's got a little greater percent. But there's only 2 of them left in the deck. 2 of them must have been mucked.
River bringing a king of hearts. That might slow down Morgan a little bit. She checks.
Yep.
Check, check.
Check, check. Ace-9's going to take that down. So you know that little formula. Number of outs times 4 on the turn, number of outs times 2 on the river. Right? Okay.
No.
Well, that's what you need to learn for tournaments.
I'll remember that. I'll have to keep that in mind.
Yeah, so typically, let's say after the flop, you got 5 outs. You got 20% to catch one of your outs to improve your hand on the turn. You got about 10% to catch one of your outs on the river. You really want 30% or more to be chasing, because there's this old saying in tournament poker, those who chase straights and flushes arrive in planes and leave on buses. So you don't want to be a big chaser in tournaments, because it's just going to cost you chips.
Yeah, that's why I try to stay away from tournaments for
Yeah,
sure.
you got to know when to fold them.
Yeah.
So the winnings are not going to be correct on this board since we had a little pause in our stream. The boards that are going to show the cumulative winnings as well as the VPIPs as well as the aggression are not going to be accurate. We had to reset them, just so you know, folks at home.
Ruth, you got a challenger here in the chat. She says she wants to play against you.
Oh,
Mimi.
Okay, Mimi. If it's a tournament, I'm in. Heads up,
All
whatever.
right. Maybe we can get that on the stream.
A little single table tournament.
All
Christy
right.
with the Cowboys. I love the Cowboys.
Love them.
She's 3-betting 75. Janice is not going to lay down her suited ace-jack. She wants to see a flop. Lorraine with the mystery hand coming along. $232 in the pot. Dealer Michelle in the box. Here's a little known fact. Michelle and I are both breast cancer survivors.
Really? Wow.
Ace, deuce, jack. Talk about smacking the flop.
Oh, yeah. Janice smashing that flop. 2 pair.
So disheartening for Christy. She sits
Yeah.
there and waits. She gets those premium hands, and then that happens.
It was like a $45 raise.
She doesn't want to let it go. She doesn't want to believe Janice, but they're ace magnets.
Oh, yeah.
Good fold.
Good fold.
Good fold. And they're showing. They're being nice. Nice hand, Janice.
I have a feeling that if they were not behind you, you would probably.
If they weren't behind me, yeah. But I was in a bad position.
I was like,
On to the next hand.
take it down right here. I can't remember what happened. Oh, you were stressing right there.
Because I knew.
Nick from US says, congrats to you, Ruth.
You don't have to just gamble with me.
Hey,
Because I ain't saying her.
you know,
I already think Chris already said no more decisions. I don't.
Chris is gonna beat you up for that one.
No, because he knows I know how. You know what I mean? I knew. I said I can't call her. It's either all in or nothing.
Well, I'm not a cash player. We all know this. If you see me on the stream, I'll be making bad calls and losing money right and left. So you probably want me on the stream, but
Oh, yeah.
I'm a tournament player, so very nitty. You'll see me fold a lot, probably too much. And only the aggressive players really are winners, I think, at cash. And no weak sauce.
No
Mikey
weak
doesn't want
sauce.
weak sauce on here.
Absolutely not.
I have been on the stream twice. Once for a tournament final table and once with the guys for cash. I think I made like $800 or $900. It was
Nice.
boring. Yeah, I didn't bluff, I don't think. That's why I'm weak sauce. They probably won't ever invite me back.
They might.
Yeah.
they
Well,
might.
I just have to have a grand that I can throw away. Maybe you should be on. You can have it.
Okay.
Yeah. Just call every time I bet. Just call.
All right. No problem. I'll be in there. I mean, you can always count on me for that.
It's interesting. Even in the tournaments, I think I have a reputation of being aggressive.
Uh-oh.
But I'm actually a tight aggressive player waiting for the primo hands when the rebuys are over. Lose aggressive during the rebuys.
Stogel's calling you out, Ruth. You said LMAO. Ruth Nitty? Girl.
After the rebuys, Steve Stogel, after the rebuys, you know I'm loose aggressive during the rebuys.
Calling you out. As they say, putting your business in the street.
Yeah, that's why I get looked up all the time and get the chips, Mr. Stogel. They don't believe. They're non-believers.
You know, I do find that playing, as a female, you get a lot of non-believers.
Well, you have to play the structure. Right now, the structures are built for rebuys, and if you're not gambling during the rebuys, you're not playing poker. Once the rebuys are over, then you become the tight aggressive player.
Janice raising it up here with 4-5 suited.
And
Krista with the
All right.
pocket aces.
let's hope they hold this time. Come on, Krista. I'm pulling for you, darling.
She's going to raise it up.
We've got some
Makes it
beautiful women
45.
on this stream tonight. I just noticed because I've been paying attention to their cards.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We try
Christy
to,
with ace king, some primos. Is
some nice
Janice
hands
going to
in
go in
there.
there and crack them? Nope.
Nope. Janice is folding her 4-5. So we're going to go heads up to a flop here.
Flop to set, that ace king's in trouble.
Oh, yeah. Ace King. Christy's going to be in a little bit of trouble here.
Neither one of them have a heart.
So Justin Schott is asking. So some of the folks in Chatsville don't know the ladies here.
Well, we lost Nakia for a second. She's choking on her fireball. I told her not to take a second shot.
All right.
Seti McGetty. Scooper duper. All in Christy. She got married to that Ace King, unfortunately. That's one thing you have to watch. Ace King will divorce you real fast. Seti McGetty.
All right.
Her ace is held this time. Oh, she's back. She's back. What did Justin want to know?
So Justin wants to know these ladies, since most of the Chatsville doesn't know them, who would you want on your right? Who would you want on your left, and why?
Okay, I want aggressors, very aggressive poker players on my right. So those ones that are Lori and Lorraine, the ones that are aggressive pre-flop, I want them on my right so I can make decisions to fold when they're being aggressive pre-flop. The tight players, the ones that aren't getting in the hands a lot, seat 1, seat 2 are playing a little more tight. I want them on my left. So I would say that seat 9, Glow, has the best position at this table because she's got Lori and Lorraine on her right, and she's got Christy and Morgan on her left.
Yeah, I would say that. I would agree.
And table draws and seat assignments are so huge in poker tournaments.
I'm pulling it together, Kristen. Kristen Stein says, pull it together, girl. I'm trying over here.
She's just choking on her fireball. Lorraine raising it up to 25. Glow coming in with pocket 5s versus pocket 9s. Christy says, I want to get in the action. King 6. Carried, 9-10 ace crackers. We're going to go to a flop, 4-handed.
Jerry Reed says, hi, Ruth.
Hi, Jerry Reed. I get to see her in tournaments here at the lodge. That's the thing about the tournaments. You just meet so many folks, such a variety too, and people, you see the same people coming and going, but new people. I just made a new friend. I don't know if Bryce is on this live stream, but Bryce was so sweet at the poker tournament, and he friended me on Facebook. There's just so many folks that you get to meet here. Some of them I've known 17 years. Some of them I played home games with, like Steve Stogel, giving me a hard time.
So we're doing a quick like check. We are behind on the likes. We have 211 likes, so...
That's okay. I get to go home early and go to bed.
If you
Rick's
wanna
already
see-
snoring.
Well, Rick is probably already snoring, so...
Yeah. 3-7 Jack King. Really, nobody's connecting with this, and Glow is not believing Carrie. Maybe she got a little tell on Carrie.
It's possible.
Pocket 5s. Wow. Take it down, Glow.
Yeah, nice.
Woo. You go, girl. Got a little tattoo peeking out there, Glow.
I see it. Do you have any tattoos, Ruth?
I do not. I will not get one unless my husband passes away. Love you, honey. And his life insurance is paid.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
I do.
My
have
daughters
a few.
do. My daughters have quite a few. They get them for me.
Well, I have enough for both of us.
There you go.
So we'll just, keep your husband alive.
But I have to be honest with you. I had radiation, so they tattooed me for that. Does that count?
It counts.
Okay.
Yeah, there you
They're
go.
just little dots.
Yeah, that
Nothing
counts.
fun. I should have had them do something cool.
You should.
I know. Glow with King 6 there.
Stoller says it's done out of love, Ruth.
Yes. I do love my hubby. We all know this. I got the best one in town. Krista, these are not going to be accurate. Keep that in mind, folks. We had to reset the stats when we reset. We're working on that, so hopefully we can get that accurate for you folks. Did you get an update on the stats?
Yeah, so our stats are up to date now.
Oh, they're up to date. Sorry about that, folks. Shout out to executive producer Dave Klaproth, doing a great job. Here in the bunker. How many feet below?
We are 43.3 feet below.
It's so cold
So
in
we
here.
are slowly rising because we haven't had rain here in a couple of days. So
Glow 3-betting with ace queen. Jess coming in with pocket tens. Krista with pocket fives. A lot of pocket tens, a lot of pocket fives tonight. And the jiggities. We've seen the jiggities quite a bit. Jess has the button with her pocket tens. Let's see if they hold up against that ace queen.
and the flop comes 7-4-3.
Not a bad flop for pocket fives, but tens are on the button. She's not going to keep that cheap. There we go, Jess. 169 in the pot. She's betting out 100. I like it.
I like it. That's a good bet.
Krista says, I could hit a 6. There's 4 6s in the deck. Nope.
Oh, nope.
Goes like, do I float ace queen here? I have a feeling I shouldn't be doing that. And she lets it go. Good job,
That's a good
Jess.
lay down.
Good job, Jess. And she shows the tens. Women are so much nicer. They will show and tell.
We are much nicer than the guys, but we can be, we can put you in prison, if you get out of line for sure. So.
On tournaments, I will occasionally show way too many hands, and the only reason why is I have to convince them that I'm actually playing legitimate hands.
Gotcha. So, Charles Kennedy had asked about seat 1 having her greens hidden, but we've adjusted that.
I'm not doing what you do.
If you're going to raise like that, yes, we'll have a shot.
And then I will call this to give you some action.
Morgan raising $25 with Queen Jack. Carrie's going to come along with suited King 3. Janice folding Ace 9. Lori with Queen Jack suited. Lorraine with pocket 4s. Going to go set mining. 4 to the flop with the pot of 106. They're passing the fireball.
Oh, yeah.
You can see Janice is holding the jug now. She isn't worried about that crossing over in front of people. Pocket 4 is looking good there, Lorraine, on a board of 2, 5, 6. Let's see if she comes out charging. No, she checks it.
She checks.
She's going to let Carrie take the lead there because Carrie's last to act. She's going to bet. Lori's going to float her Queen Jack. Lorraine says, hey, that kind of hit my hand.
Yep. Lorraine said, don't forget about me. I'm still in this. Morgan's going to fold.
Morgan's going to drink her fireball. And Lori ends up binking the jack on the turn. She says, I got that. $50. 50.
Pity.
50.
Just a little pity. I'm so sorry, Charles. Yes, late as usual, but I was over here recovering from my shot of fireball. Sorry.
We were going to call in the EMS, but they wouldn't be able to find the bunker. I would have to give her mouth to mouth, and she smells a fireball. So I'm going to have to call Joe.
That's okay. He's my DD tonight anyway.
Cheers, ladies. Cheers.
Lori's going to take down this
And
pot
shows
with her
the jack. See? I'm playing solid poker until I bluff you next time.
She's letting them know.
Yeah. Lori got 7th in the 2019 WSOP Circuit Ladies event. Shout out to Lori.
Nice. You know, the first time I ever played in a tournament was in Atlantic City. And it was a WSOP ladies event. My very first time, I was actually pregnant with my daughter.
They're tough.
Oh, yeah.
Playing ladies
Very
only is very tough. It's a different animal. I just don't think everybody realizes that.
It's definitely different to play in tournaments than it is cash.
And women only. It's
Yes,
different.
women only, absolutely
It's different because they take it a little more personal. I'm just going to be honest. They
Women
take
are
it a little more
sharks, too.
personal. And they're out to get you.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. So we got Lori on the button here with Queen 3 suited. She's going to come along. Lorraine with King 10 and the small blind. Krista, big blind. Flo says, hey, I have a hand.
Queen Jack.
I'm
She's
gonna-
going to make it 40.
Yeah, I'm going to make it like an amount y'all have to call. Because I have a real hand. Lorraine says, I have a real hand. I'm coming along.
So we are going to go heads up to the flop.
King 10 versus Queen Jack, $98 in the pot. We got Lorraine versus Glow. Lorraine in the small blind. Glow under the gun. 10 high flop. Lorraine's in the lead.
And she's going all in. She's not wasting any time.
What do they have going tonight? There's another tournament going as well as cash games in the room, right?
Yeah, you know, the lodge definitely has a lot of action. We have our Big O tournament tonight happening. That's what my hubby Joe is doing right now. I told him I can't play Big O. It's too many cards.
Oh, yeah, the Big O, Congress, Big Mitt, it's all the same game. They just have different names for it, but you get 5 cards. I wouldn't know what to do with 5 of them.
Oh, no.
But they had a 25K in the first Big O tournament. I think they had the big one, and
Yeah.
then 21K. So they're getting lots of players, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, they're getting some good turnout for the tournaments here. So, you know, the action's always good here at the lodge. So if you haven't been and you're in the area in Round Rock, Texas, come make sure you check out the lodge.
Yeah, that's a suburb of Austin, but it's just a shot up 35, straight up, very easy to find, just north Austin. 5 minutes from my house. You can come visit me.
And Lorraine's going to take that pot down.
Scoop it up. So Lorraine and I are both Lodge Ladies Only event winners. We've got our pictures on the wall here. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
I don't remember how many women there were, maybe 100, maybe 2, I don't remember. But it was a beautiful trophy from the lodge, and they put us on the wall of fame.
Nice.
She won 1 and I won 1. We're both on that wall, and we're side by side.
I like that. 2 ladies side by side. I like
2
it.
ladies side by side. She also got second in the 2019 WSOP Circuit Ladies event with our friend Terry Hatcher. Terry moved to Las Vegas. Hi, Terry. Shout out to Terry.
Terry is in the chat tonight.
Oh, hey, Terry. One of our favorites. Morgan with 8-6. Terry King Jack.
So, Justin Schott is asking, should men be allowed to play in ladies-only events?
Well, there is really no way to stop them in Las Vegas. What they can do legally is charge more for the men and give the women a discount. However, you'll notice in Atlantic City and other places, they cannot keep them out. So basically, the answer is if you want to enter, I guess you can try. The WSOP in Las Vegas will charge $10,000 versus $1,000 for the ladies. You're welcome to build our prize pool.
So from that aspect of it, I have to say that absolutely men can come in and play
Yep.
ladies only events.
Yep.
But honestly, I have to say that, it's called ladies only for a reason. 'Cause
Yeah. I mean, they also have employees only events. They also have seniors only events. So it's not unusual to have a certain group that is playing in an event. So, and there's also invitational only events. But if you want to come play and join the women, we'd be happy to have you and build our prize pool.
Absolutely.
The thing is, in Las Vegas, I think for the WSOP, they might have had one person that joined the ladies WSOP championship for $10,000. He was a professional hockey player, and he was going to donate any winnings to charity.
Oh,
So it's very rare.
that's a good reason to play.
Yeah, it's very rare.
Got a little bit of a pot brewing here.
Queen 10, the ladies' favorite hand. King 9 and King Jack.
Low with King 9 suited with 2 hearts.
2 hearts, and we got a Queen Jack 2 board.
Ace of diamonds on the river.
Krista locks it up with Queen 10. She's checking.
She's going to win this hand if she stays in.
Ace is a little scare card for her Queen 10.
That might slow down the action.
We'll see if anybody bluffs at it. King 10 got there. $430 in the pot. Was thinking about it. Yep, she's going to take a shot at it. See if she can get her to fold.
Terry Capnolis is watching from Australia. Welcome in. Terry, thank you for watching. Hope you hit that like and subscribe.
We love our Aussies.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Oi, oi, oi.
Yes.
Carry with King Jack. Thinking, is my third pair good? Thought it might have been good on the flop as a second pair. But what is Glow doing with her raise? I'm sorry, with her bet on the river of 275?
That ace was probably a scare card because Krista checked.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, and she knows that. But she still has Krista to act behind her is her problem. And Krista was the one betting. Did you tell me what your favorite hand is? Is it Queen 10?
it is.
Okay. Did I tell you that mine is 7-9?
Yes, you did.
It's a strange hand, isn't it?
7-9
I don't
suited
care.
or unsuited?
Suited is only 2.33333% to infinity better, so I'm not really going to be picky about that.
All right. I like it.
I think that suited gets a lot more credibility in cash games.
True. Carrie's going to make the fold.
Good fold, Carrie.
Let's see if Krista can sniff it out. So Charles Kennedy wants to know if you've ever run into James Woods while you were playing.
I did. It was quite interesting. I was playing with a very good friend of his during the one drop in Vegas at the WSOP, and his friend went and got him and dragged him over to introduce him to me. So I got a picture with James Wood.
Nice.
And he was sweet as could be. I don't know him personally. I understand he's got some different beliefs online that he expresses, and I don't really follow him, but he was very sweet in person.
Nice. Glow took that pot down with the
She sure
aggression.
did.
Yeah.
She sure
So,
did. And, there's timing tells, too. Did you see how long it took her to make that decision? So there's a couple of things. If they're still stacking chips, they probably have a big hand if they're coming in with a raise. And then that amount of time that she took, and I think that's what Carrie was thinking. I think she's bluffing this because it took her too long to make that decision, to make that bet. And the ace was a scare card on the river, so I think Carrie was sniffing it out. And if Carrie had called and Krista folds, Carrie would have won that pot, I believe, with the jack. So her spivey senses were on.
Yep.
I think the pro that I was most impressed with that I got to play with was Daniel Negreanu. He was in the World Series of Poker at my table.
Nice.
Which was probably the most exciting moment that I've had.
I gotta be honest, I might have gone all fangirl.
I was. Chance Corneth was at the table with us, and he knew that Daniel was trying to get back to the Bellagio, and so he was playing a little loose aggressive, and I said, is this a good time for me to ask if I should get a picture with him? He said, you better hurry up because he's going to bust. And he did.
And he did, unfortunately. Got a little bit of a pot brewing here. 6 deuce for Morgan, 7-3 for Carrie. She is going to fold.
Yeah, we're seeing a few more bluffs get through, a little more aggression now with the women. Playing any 2 cards, it's getting a little more loosey-goosey.
A little bit. I think that fireball is definitely making things a little.
Maybe it's kicking in.
Yeah, it's starting to kick in for him.
Yeah.
So. Lorraine with the V-pip. Here we are with Lorraine and Glow tied at 54%. So Lorraine slowed down just a little bit, but she's still in there. She's still playing some hands. Glow's definitely picked up a few hands that were worth playing. Glow is definitely leading in the aggression for sure, 40%.
Have you played with any pros?
I have not. I'm just more of a casual poker player. I like to play poker just because it reminds me of how I met my husband. So.
Well, it's interesting. People will text me, some of my fellow ladies, and say, I'm at the table with so-and-so. What do I do? I said, well, he or she puts their pants on one leg at a time just like you do, and they get 2 cards just like you do, so just play your game and don't give them more respect than they deserve. Because I tend to see in tournaments that they will fold. Their fold frequency to pros is way too high. They give them too much respect. C5, Janice with pocket 7s.
She is raising it up. She makes it 20.
Lorraine with ace-queen.
That ace-queen is going around the table. Sure.
Seat open, parking lot.
Now I gotta look at my cards.
She's going to 75. Janice says, all right, I got a pocket pair.
All right, fine. I'm coming in there. Racer Nerd says he puts his pants on 2 legs at a time.
Ooh.
It's a neat trick, Racer.
I won't ask where that 3rd leg is.
Flop. Deuce, 10, deuce. Goes check, check.
And she spikes the ace on the turn.
Diamonds on the river.
Now Janice is going to come out betting. Lorraine's,
She checked.
well, she was thinking about it. Nah, she's just going to call. She's going to check call. Nice little pop for Lorraine, 260.
Lorraine's making her way back, so she's trying. That's for sure. Like I said, we can never count Lorraine out.
I always get a cash game. Always dog beds and cash games. Yep. I'm actually starting dog betting tournaments. I didn't used to.
We're at Ladies' Night, 1-3 cash with a cap of $1,000 on table 11, under the lights. As we're dropping things here in the bunker.
That's okay. You know, we can't say we don't take the under the lights from Rick like he does. He says it with authority.
Under the lights. He's got some excitement.
He's got a lot of excitement. That's why we love Slick Rick and Skull Mike in the booth.
We sure do. We miss them. They'll be back on Wednesday, folks.
Along, and they're bringing Mike the Mouth Max out here on Wednesday with them, so
Yes, how do we compete with that?
we can't. We can only compete with the pretty faces that we have at the table tonight.
That's right. We got some beauties here tonight.
Let's do we have 426 in the live chat. Let's do a quick check of the likes here.
Jess with Ace Jack has raised to 30. Lorraine with Ace King's going to 3-bet to 110.
We are at 10:07 Central Time. 238 so far, so we are going to be cutting it off at 10:30. So if we don't get to 325 by 10:30, we are shutting it down.
They're making the old lady go to bed. That would be me.
I'm old too. I'm older than I look.
I'm doing the YOLO. You only live once.
Absolutely.
What's the most exciting thing you've ever done for a YOLO? I'll tell you mine first.
Yes.
Zip lining, 60 miles an hour, Superman style, head first in Costa Rica.
You took mine.
Did you do it head first, 60 miles an hour?
I did not. My
Yeah.
zip lining was on Fremont Street.
Mine was Superman head first, 60 miles an hour, baby. Thought I was going to have a heart attack. I survived. I asked my husband if the life insurance was paid before I went off of that little platform from peak to peak.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Lorraine takes it down, Ace King, $174. Lori wanted to play her suited connectors again, 8-9. She has a hard time letting those go. They're so sweet looking.
They look so pretty.
They are.
You have nothing but paint on the flop.
They're playing with a $6 straddle. So what was your YOLO other than zip lining? Anything else?
You know, my YOLO, I would probably say quitting my good government job and packing up everything in the car and driving across the country to move to Vegas.
Sweet.
I think that was, my big YOLO moment.
I like it.
Yeah. It's time to leave Maryland.
I like it.
But now we're here, so
The weather's so much better, isn't it?
it is.
90% of the time, absolutely beautiful in Round Rock, Texas.
Glove's going to raise it up with her 10-7 suited. Ace of 25. Christy's coming along with Ace 5.
I think they're going to go heads up to the flop.
King 10-6.
Nothing for Christy.
But
Yeah.
Glow hits her 10 when you pair with the 10.
Yeah. 10's not going to do it, I don't think.
Queen of clubs on
10.
the turn.
Yeah, she's still going to throw a little feeler bet out there. Insta-mug. Poor Christy. Ace 5, just nothing.
That's right, Racer. I YOLO'd and I ended up at the Lodge. Went from Maryland to Vegas to now one of the best cities in the country, in my opinion.
One of the safest cities,
For sure.
Round Rock, Texas. Great place to raise a family.
My kids are older, so
That's the other thing about the Lodge. It's very safe for women to play. We get escorted by the security guard out to our cars. I feel very safe when I'm in here and walking out with whatever amount of cash that I have. So the lodge is also a Raise It Up location for the Women's Poker Association, so we respect our fellow players, our table mates.
Yes. Yes, Charles. My worst job was the government job. That's the one I left and packed up and moved to Vegas.
Anybody else?
We'll play a game. Every time we take a shot on the string, we have to take a shot. Here, Lord.
Michelle. We got a newcomer.
Why, Michelle, did you not give
Oh, Locke, yes. I think they did need me, so.
Lorraine's
glad I had to
raising.
get out.
Ace Jack. Krista with 6-7. Christy 8-9. Shots of Fireball going around.
Getting a little loose. I like that 8-9 suited, though. Ooh, until the flop. Queen 6-3. Rainbow.
Krista betting her sixes.
I mean, Janice, she's rude.
Lorraine's going to float her Ace Jack.
She's going to come along.
I don't think anybody that's doing a shot is in the hand. Ready? Here we go.
8 of hearts on the turn.
Cheers, ladies.
Oh, yes, cheers.
Lorraine lets it go after a $50 bet by Krista.
That was pretty cool. The cheers were going on during my turn.
You want one?
No, I mean, like the card came out and the glasses came together.
She's going to have a rude awakening in 30 minutes.
Cumulative winnings. Glow is up 305. Krista up 244. Morgan up 95.
My virtual rail.
Christy down at the bottom with 526. Christy hasn't been getting too many hands tonight, so.
Yeah, I think those stats were reset at the restart, I believe.
Tug and a scratch. Oh, she said she saw it. Tug and a scratch. Well, I tugged my ear. I did the
Carol Burnett.
Carol Burnett, yeah. She asked me to do a Carol Burnett.
Glow with 8-6 suited. They're opening up their games now with the fireballs going around.
Oh, she's going to make it 26. With
26 with 8-6. Christy with Ace-8. She'll come along. No, let it go.
She's folded.
Carry Ace-6. Just Queen-5. Nobody's going to play with her. Nope.
Nope. That 8-6 is going to get through.
Thank you very much. Maybe like you should bring your people to go actually want more.
So Mimi is asking if I would recommend being a real estate agent. So I'll say, as an agent, as a real estate agent myself, I definitely would say being an agent here in Austin is a great idea. This market is definitely hot. It's a seller's market, of course. So if you can get some listings and you can knock it out of the park here for sure.
I can't wait to hear the commentary on that.
We're going to make sure you have a good night.
I did corporate relocations for 20 years.
Did you? How'd you like that?
It was very busy in the summers, made it very tough to play poker. And now, guess what? It's very easy to play poker.
Very easy to play poker. All right.
We're going to make sure you have a good night.
That's my job.
We're going to make sure she has a good night.
Christy with Ace-7. My birthday hand, January 7th.
Uh-oh. Maybe she can make something happen with your birthday hand.
I hope so. Carrie with the mystery hand. Raisy Daisy.
I'm going to be outdone.
Oh my gosh.
No takers.
It's Avery. Yes, they can watch the stream while they're playing. We are on a 30-minute delay, so these hands are You're seeing it as we're seeing it, and so are the ladies. So they're on a 30-minute delay, so they are allowed to watch as they're playing.
Yeah, but most of them don't. They stay off their phones. They're paying attention to the table and drinking Fireball and enjoying the conversation. They're not going to worry about what's happened in the past. They're worried about what's happened in the present.
Absolutely.
They might be getting some info from somebody that is watching, but it's just going to be a text here or there that you folded kings and that was the right fold because an ace peeled. She had ace queen kind of thing. We got a limp fest and a raise to 30, and they're all coming along.
Krista's, feeling a little frisky with that Jack 4 off, raising it to $30.
The play has loosened up. The bottle of Fireball has emptied. Lori with the mystery hand. I'm going to guess she has suited connectors. Do you want to
10.
bet me on that?
I'm going to go with you on this one. I don't want to
If
lose
she has
anything.
to show down.
Yeah, I don't want to lose anything. So
Lorraine with 10-7 on a 10-high board. Let's see who else has a 10. Jess has 10-8. 10-3-2. We're not sure what Lori has. Let's see if she folds it. Jess is wondering if her 10 is any good since Lorraine's betting $75, putting the juice out there. Yep. She gets her to fold. Now Lori's got suited connectors. I'm going to put her on 4-5.
Lori's
Or no,
making a
I'm going to put her on 10 Jack. I like 10 Jack. What do you got? What do you got for Lori?
I'm gonna go with. I like the 4-5, which you said first.
Well, let's talk about tournament poker because she is a tournament poker player. The power of 10, ace 10, king 10,
she got
queen
her to
10,
fold.
jack 10. They all play them. She's going to show
She's
a
showing
10.
the 10.
She's not going to show us the other card. 10-9.
10-9.
So ace 10, king 10, queen 10, jack 10, 10-9. They all play them.
All of them. I play
The
all
power
of
of 10.
them. Play power of 10. Absolutely. Charles, we are not going to be dancing on camera.
I'll videotape her for you, Charles.
I don't know if anyone wants to see that.
All right, I'll videotape her for Joe. We owe him at least that.
And I don't think anyone outside of Joe is going to want to
Okay.
see me dancing. Maybe.
We owe him that just for the snorting comment. Poor guy.
Lot Greasy, I've never been to Gino's, but I've been to Whataburger, so unfortunately I'm going to have to take Whataburger.
There's a Whataburger in the parking lot next door, folks.
Oh, yeah.
Walking distance.
You can walk right over.
They get a lot of business from the Lodge Patriots.
So Justin is asking, would you say that it would be beneficial to always show at the end of the hand?
No, especially not in a cash game. In a tournament, the only reason I'm showing is to provide a table reputation that I might use later. But in cash, 90% of the time, and 95% of the time, you should not be showing. A lot of people say 100%.
It depends on the hand.
Yeah. I find that the ladies are a little more willing to share information.
Yes.
And the only reason I show in tournaments is to establish a table reputation. I want to make sure that people believe me when I do have the goods and not get sucked out on, or I want them to believe me when I want to bluff them. Glow with Ace King raised to 35. She's got 4 callers here. The pot is up to almost $200. We are seeing some gambling now.
Jack 7-10. Skittles.
Jack 9 by Jess. Ace King with a draw.
We got some hands out there brewing, so.
Lorraine is betting there with 5-6 on the button. Krista with Queen 8 coming along. She's got a gutter ball, it looks like. Glow with Ace King is going to float, looking for a queen. Carrie with 7-5, third pair's coming along. And Jess, who's got the best of it, Jack 9, makes the call. Pot is brewing, $400.
Turn is a 7 of hearts.
Yahtzee for Carrie if she can pull this off. $400 pot. She's betting out 100. Jess is still going to stick with her top pair of jacks. Lorraine folds. Queen 8 folds. Ace King gets out of the way. 83% for Carrie here. Let's see if it sticks.
Turn is a 5, and she hits the boat.
Boats up.
She boats up. So Mimi says that she thinks it's good to show hands you win to set up a good bluff.
Yep.
And Lot Greasy said he's the opposite. He shows the bluff so he can make more money on his hands.
Yeah, on cash games, I could see where showing a bluff will get you a call later.
Absolutely.
And with Mimi, I can see where showing good hands will get a fold later. So if you're playing cash, for sure you can show a bluff and get them to call you later. If you're playing tournaments, maybe you show a hand and get them to fold to you later when you are bluffing. She shows the full house. She's like, see, I'm not bluffing. I play 7-5 offsuit to raise pre-flop.
Sure do. We're loosening it up and opening up our game a little bit here tonight.
Yeah, we got the fireball in us now.
So we are at 10:22. We are short on our 325 on our lights tonight, so it looks like we are just going to be shutting it down.
It's getting dark out. The crickets are out.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely dark out now. Crickets are out. And
so Carrie's liking that 7-8 suited. She hasn't stacked her chips yet. She's like, yummy, 7-8 suited.
I like it. Janice is going to come along with her Queen Jack.
Janice is headed to.
She's headed to an Uber. Is what she's headed to.
Christy coming in with her 7-8 and Morgan.
A lot of
Queen
7-8s and Queen Jacks. Krista's got the live cards with Ace Deuce.
Jack 5 Deuce, 2 diamonds. So Carrie on a flush draw with her 7-8 of diamonds.
Janice be bluffing again. Oh, she's got the Jack. My bad. Jack with a Queen kicker. Let's see if Morgan sticks with her. Morgan hasn't done anything yet, Carrie.
She said, oops.
Morgan's going to let it go. Carrie went out of turn. Make her stand in the corner. You're in a timeout.
Wait until 30 minutes arrives.
4 hearts on the turn.
So now she picked up a gutter ball draw as well as the diamonds. Any 6, any diamond. Janice still in the lead, yeah.
125, buck and a squirt.
Buck and a squirt.
Love it. See if Carrie's going to make that call.
She probably has no idea what's going on.
She thinks she has 12 outs, 9 for the flush, 3 for the 6s, but with the folds, there's only 7 still out there.
So Justin is asking if you're an out-of-towner playing in the live stream, regulars would be able to gain info 30 minutes later. Is there still an advantage, or is it puzzle-esque?
So you're an out-of-towner, you're on the live stream, and what's the question?
The regulars. So is there still an advantage even though players are allowed to watch the stream while they're playing?
I don't see many people on their phones when they're on the live stream. In fact, I think they discourage it.
You know, you see a couple of guys here and there, but
Yeah.
for the most part, no.
Yeah.
We don't see folks on their phones, especially with ladies. You know, we're here to have fun. We're here to laugh it up, play a little poker, have a few drinks.
Right.
So
if you're a new player that they're not familiar with, you got at least 30 minutes to do what you want to do before they can watch it. And not all 8 players are going to be on their phones taking a look at it.
that is true.
So you might have that 1 or 2 that do get on their phone, but the majority are not going to be on it. If you watch the other live streams on YouTube, you can get a feel for who's on the phone, who isn't.
Yeah.
It's very, very few. I think they discourage it. We want to keep the flow of the game going. Morgan with the Cowboys. She's 3-bet to 75. Glow thinking about it. She's going to gamble.
She's going to come along with her 9-7 off.
I don't think I've seen Glow drinking the Fireball, just between you and I.
I haven't seen her. So we're going heads up to a flop here.
Oh, she hit her top
6-3-7.
pair.
I'm gonna text Ruth.
Glow might be in a little bit of trouble here, depending on what she decides to do.
They're all tipping Michelle. That's good. We need to tip Michelle more there. They have to deal with those Fireball girls.
Yeah. Morgan bets 100 and Glow makes a call.
Oh, there's my
there's a
hand.
7.
7-9. Slot machine. Bing, bing, bing. 777. She's got trips. Make sure you know the difference between trips and a set. Set is when you have a pair in your hand. Trips is when there's 2 on the board. Morgan's coming out charging with 200. She is not going to be a believer that she hit that 7.
Nope.
Not with her pre-flop raise of 75. You remember what my favorite hand is?
9-7.
There it
Doesn't
is.
matter.
It's hard to see.
It is. That 9-7 is definitely disguised there.
I'm pretty much any 7. I think it's because it's my birthday. Glow's doing a little Hollywood here, taking her time. Check back. Yep, 7's still there. All in. Morgan says, yeah, she's got the 7 now.
Yeah.
Dang it. What? I got to throw away my kings, really? Morgan's a smart player. Nope, she calls.
Oh, she made the call. Gonna flip it up, and she's gonna see that she's got 9-7.
Disheartening.
Ugh.
Disheartening for Morgan, but she did everything she could. Just unfortunate. So she's got 1 cowboy still in the deck. 1's been tossed. Oh, and it was a
Queen of
queen.
Diamonds.
Nice hand, Glow. Nice hand. Very lucky.
That was lucky. Let's see what Morgan's gonna do here.
So we're going to go down to 8 players now.
All right, Morgan has decided she is done.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
So sorry, Morgan.
Oh, my.
Had to do it.
Oh, my. Heart-wrenching. Still love you, Morgan.
We
You did
do.
all you could.
Morgan just had a little bit of a rough night tonight. So Justin is asking, what's your biggest poker pet peeve? He says his is the trip set ignorance from players. So what do you think? What's your biggest poker pet peeve?
Not paying attention when you're supposed to be posting blinds. It's like, all right, are we playing poker? Please pay attention.
Are we playing poker or are we on our phones? Or are we talking to the rest of the
Just
room?
pay attention to the game. And that's the biggest suggestion I can give folks is when you're not in the hand, you should be observant of what the others are doing. You can come up with so much more information when you're not in the hand if you're just paying attention. Jess with pocket jacks here. She's got the jiggities versus Krista's ace-10 suited.
And we, just so you know, guys, we missed our overtime. Uh-oh.
Set of jacks. Krista C betting $50. Jess says, okie dokie. Just an okie dokie call. She's not going to let her know the strength of her hand yet. 3 of spades.
Turn. So yes, we missed our overtime number for tonight.
So honey, I'm coming home.
And honey, I am coming out there to play poker.
Is he still in the tournament?
I have no idea. It's Joe. He's probably not. No, I'm just kidding. Kidding, honey. I love you.
Oh no.
I do.
No. Now that's 2. On 3, I'm definitely going to have to give you a ride home.
Probably.
That's 2. But who's keeping track?
Except you.
All right, Joe.
Be careful. Be careful. You know how I do.
We don't have an open. We don't have anybody
Yes, we're going to pour out a shot of Fireball here for Morgan. She had a bit of a tough night, but we're good. She's good.
Yeah, nothing she could do. She made the raise pre-flop. Glow wanted to gamble with her 7-9. She called on the flop. Got lucky on the turn. Nothing you can do there.
Nothing you can do there. We do want to thank you for joining us here on a special Ladies' Night, all Ladies' Night review.
All ladies in the bunker. Well, except for Dave.
Well, actually, you know what? Dave stepped out for a second, so it is all ladies in the bunker
All right.
now.
I think we could decorate it a little better while they're all gone.
A little bit.
You can put a little pink in here.
I like purple, too.
Oh, purple's our favorite color, WPA.
Throw a little purple on the wall.
All right, purple it is. I'm going to vote for purple.
All right.
We got 5 to the flop, all spades, 118 to 1. Y'all are going to hear it from me repeatedly. Nobody's going to flop that flush. Well, they do, but not that often.
Christy, the only player with a spade. She's got the 5 of spades.
This is Christy, that's Krista.
And everyone bricked that flop. No queens, no jacks, no 6s. King is in the lead. Christy, but
Krista's
that,
going to take that flop.
Christy wins. Last to act. You see those beautiful Lodge live stream shirts there?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've got mine on, so
Me too.
one of the best ways to support the show here is to merch. The t-shirts are $20. Hoodies are $40, so we still have a few t-shirts and hoodies. And
Oh, and they have coins for
yes,
20, I think.
Absolutely. The
So just
brick coin.
Yeah, just email skullmikepoker@gmail.com if you're interested in any of the live stream merchandise.
So I believe Rick said the formula is hat plus hoodie plus Rick coin equals chips.
Cool.
Right?
Cool.
So I'm almost there.
There we are with that seat open, ace queen, parking lot hand again.
Yeah. That ace queen has just been making its way around the table tonight. I think, the ace queen just wants to make it around to every single lady.
It has been there frequently.
Yeah.
I'm wearing my glow-in-the-dark orange Lodge poker hoodie. Compliments of the Lodge.
I gotta tell you, no one's gonna miss you in that.
Well, if the
orange.
electric goes out, you can find me.
Absolutely.
This is my Be Like Bob hoodie. Bob gave me this hoodie.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to be like Bob.
He does wear the orange one.
I want to be like Bob. I figured if we're in the bunker and the electricity goes out, you can just follow me. I
I
glow
will.
in the dark.
I'll follow you. Not gonna be able to see me.
Krista takes that pot down with ace queen on a board of 655. Glow's looking like she's got some nice stacks there.
Can we get a color up on table 11? She's
Under the lights. I gotta have to say that. Under the lights.
I gotta practice on my under the lights, like Rick.
Yeah, I just don't have the radio voice. Under the lights. I just go home and do it in front of the mirror or something.
We'll just leave it to Rick then.
Yeah, he'll be back
Yeah,
Wednesday.
He'll be back on Wednesday.
Wednesday with Mike Matisow.
That's right.
Skull Mike and Slick Rick. As long as the jet has fuel. They're taking the Lodge private jet back.
I heard.
Yeah.
I heard.
Must be rough. When do we get to take that trip?
I don't know because I gotta tell you, we're driving when we go to Vegas.
Oh my.
In a couple of weeks.
Never. Southwest Points all the way right here.
We're gonna make a trip out of it. My daughter's coming along with us, so.
And Glow with the primo, ace king. Lori with 8-9, not suited.
Not suited, but she still likes it.
Sure, it's connected. I like 8-9. Remember, only 2.3333% better if it's suited. 8-9's a good hand.
Flop comes Jack Jack 4.
Nothing for anybody. Check, check. Ace High's going to win this one. Lori's going to represent. Glow says, nope.
Maybe not.
I'll come along.
She says, I think my ace king might be good. And she would be correct. Oh.
Then
Lori
Lord
hit
binks the 9. Now she's like, maybe I don't have the best hand. Maybe we're not going to chop with aces. Ace king is just another drawing hand, like ace queen, ace jack, and ace king. People get married to it. It will divorce you.
It will.
Lorraine's driving everybody home. Everybody want to ride?
She's like, oh, I got lots of greens. I guess I can pay you off. That's what she's thinking. There you go.
She does.
I know you got me. Yep. Got her on the river.
Yep. That river can be a killer sometimes. We'd like to thank you again for joining us, Ruthless and I, here in the booth tonight. We're joining us tonight on a special ladies' night. VPIP Glow, 52%.
I'm so sad. I'm going to have to go fireball shopping.
Yep. I'm going to need that fireball.
Now, I didn't designate what size a container, so those little airplane bottles, does that qualify?
You know what, Ruth? I will let you slide. I'll say that qualifies.
Oh, no. I'm good. I'm good for my bets. If nothing else, I pay up. Trust me. It's good karma.
It is. It's very good karma. But I'll let you slide on an airplane bottle,
Okay, all right.
but it has to be chilled.
It's going to be a little bigger than an airplane bottle.
Okay. Has to be chilled though.
Well, heck,
Up.
just leave it in the bunker. It gets cold.
It does.
Janice.
Janice with Pocket Queens.
Oh, they're back.
They are back. Carrie's coming along with her 10-6.
And a grin. She's checking in the
checking
dark.
Oh,
and the birds are flying.
King 4. Not a great flop for queens.
I just don't know if that's good poker etiquette.
Check. Oh, she spikes the queen. She's got a full house.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens here. She's going to put out a little bit.
Yeah,
Nope.
Carrie doesn't have anything to play.
Yeah, I thought you had a straight flush though.
Yeah.
Hey, look, good for me.
Thank you, Grant. He said excellent insights from the commentators. We appreciate it. We had some very big shoes to fill tonight here in the booth with Slick Rick and Skull Mike on special assignment. So we thank you for that. Yes, Ben Dog, it is me. I am in the booth here tonight with Ruthless Hall.
She's the princess of VPIP. Still the princess of VPIP. Nobody's passed her.
Still, I mean, I gotta tell you that 69% can be a little tough to beat, but I had a little faith. I was a little, I had a little faith that it was going to hold for tonight.
I just knew they were not going to bring weak sauce tonight. They came on strong, but
They did.
it just slowed down. And then the fireball kicked in, got a little more loosey-goosey,
A little bit.
but it just couldn't pass your VPIP princess.
Harry's like so boring tonight.
I know.
You had to make up for it.
I thought it was
Flop
gonna get
ace 9, 2 clubs.
I don't like aces because they always get cracked.
Lori with jack 5 of clubs.
It's suited. She's on the button. She's going to play it.
I hate the pressure of like the aces that like make like.
Well, do you feel bad keeping you were the boring person?
9 of diamonds on the turn.
Because I am fucking awful.
Lori's still ahead here, but Krista's going to bet out,
And Krista's representing that she has an ace.
and she's going to fold there.
Yeah.
You totally want to come play in our game. I really do.
So let's talk a little bit about a flush draw real quick. We'll do a little math since you said you didn't really know the math. There's 13 clubs in the deck. We're going to assume that 9 of them were left. She had 4 of them when she flopped that flush draw. So 9 left times 4. She had about a 36% chance of catching that flush on the turn. And when she bricked it on the turn, she only had half of that to catch it on the river. And you really want 30% or more to be chasing. So that's why she went away.
Okay.
That's a tournament rule. In cash, you can chase all day, all night. You
All
can reach
day.
in your purse and pull out more money.
Well, I'm chasing all day. All day.
Yeah. But that's the rule of thumb on tournaments. You want to have the odds in your favor. May the odds be in your favor. What is that? What movie is that?
Hunger Games.
Oh, I love the Hunger Games.
I did. I love that movie.
Here we
Both
go.
movies.
They're all calling the $15 pre-flop raise here. We got 7 out of 8 in the hand.
Flop comes 10, ace 9. Lori hits her ace. Glow with the mystery hand.
Christy, did you actually sign up for a game? Ray, did you sign her up?
You what?
I sent her an email.
Krista, are you
So you're doing math?
I'm from New York.
So I guess you like live in
Christy with her king queen.
This is where Carrie's betting $32 with Squadouche. She's hoping that everybody's going to go away and she can show the bluff.
And it's going to be hard for that to happen.
It'll be interesting.
6 of clubs on the turn. So Jess picks up a flush draw.
Now she's
Fourth
slowing
flush.
down. She got too many callers on that bet.
More fun in Houston to play than here at.
Curious Mind says, hey, ladies.
Hello, hello.
All right, everybody all in. Pre-flop.
Can we do a ball? Nobody wants to go.
We never got our other players. And I never rebought. All right. Did you straight
On to the next hand.
Well, it has to be done by the time the
Jess with 10-8. She's going to limp in. Lori, 8-9 suited. That's an excellent hand, by the way.
I do love that hand. That hand seems to love Lori, too.
Yeah, it comes to her a lot.
Yeah.
20 bucks. She's raising. Krista, seat 1, says, I'm kind of tired of sitting here. Jack 8. That's good.
That's good enough for me.
Yeah. Christy with King Queen. Jess will call the raise, 10-8.
So we are going to go 4 ways to the flop here.
A lot of 8s. $81 in the pot.
You're projecting.
Flop is 4, ace, 5, 2 spades.
King Queen still in the lead.
Why are you asking me weird questions when I'm still in a hand?
Lori last act. She's going to make the bet.
Asking me weird questions when I'm
And she gets the folds around.
I mean, of course I have it. Of course I have it.
My turn to
Of
grab
course I have it. I'm tipping like I have it. I don't triple straddle. I'm gonna let you have it.
You know what? I have that shit all night, so.
We're doing double straddles and talking about triple straddles here. Maybe the fireball is kicking
I
in.
think the fireball is kicking in. So we have a double straddle here. So a little 1, 3, 6, 12 action.
12 to go. I like it. I just want to thank everybody that did like the program and subscribe tonight. And kudos to Rick and Mike for getting 9,000 subscribers. They do a great job.
Yes, they do. They do an awesome job here. And, you know, it was a little tough, a little nerve-wracking coming here to fill in such big shoes. But I think we're doing okay.
You had the hardest job. You had to come with the joke of the night. You had to bring it.
I did have
That's
to.
that's the hardest part of this.
It is. It's tough, you know. I see why Rick brings so many twos, because it's tough to bring a good joke every night.
He's getting a 1 from me from now on.
Yes, absolutely.
4 to the flop. We got ace king 4. Ace jack's in the lead with Krista and seat 8.
She's going to bet here. She's going to make it 50.
52 social.
Jess is going to come along with her ace 7 suited.
Are they downtown?
One of them southwest Houston, and then the one that's like southwest.
8 of spades on the turn.
Either that might be.
So Krista's still ahead here. She's going to bet 75.
No, not even a little bit.
Jess doesn't believe she's coming along. She likes her ace 7. Jack on the turn, 2 pair for Krista. Or, excuse me, Jack on the river.
100%.
Thank you, Nick. So we are tied. I'll take the tie, Nick from Yuma. Says, Rick and I are tied for the same amount of funny jokes.
Cool.
So I'll take the tie, Nick. I appreciate that.
Well, I'm excited because I get to play the Art of Poker on June 19th before I head out to Vegas on June 20th for Lips Ladies Week. So I'm going to get a big tournament here at the Lodge Inn. And like I said, last time I was fortunate enough to make that final table. So let's see if we can repeat. Oh, they're calling for me to come out and play.
Uh-oh. Yeah, they're calling for you.
I think their speaker has gotten louder where we can hear them, or their fireball has kicked in where they're louder.
I wasn't gonna. I was just gonna. You want to just stay here until the next tournament's over?
They have to be
Then I can actually add this to the string and get you out.
It's on the delay. So I think they see.
Glow is up 787, Lori 415, Krista 286, Janice 163. Not sure if those stats are right.
It is 30-minute delay.
Right, so the stream is live. Like they see, like Ruth and there.
No. Even Ruth and them see 30-minute.
Yeah, but she can actually come out because I know
Well, how can they say like call in to like?
There's two different setups. The producer, Dave sees you live.
tell Nakia that she wants to come out and play with
Nakia?
yeah, or whatever, yeah. That's
So you want Nakia to come play? Or do you want Ruth to come?
either one. Don't good. We'll take Ruth. I'll take Ruth. I'm good with either one. I'll take Ruth. Can we start playing some mixed games in this fun? Very cool.
No mixed games.
I like mixed games.
Not on the live stream, dude.
Is the live stream over?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Can we start playing like bomb pots though?
Yes.
I'm like bored.
So they want to play some mixed games and some,
Plan is once she's done, give her about 30 minutes.
maybe some more bomb pots. I'm not sure if that's what's going to happen there.
That was Nakia.
If you give us a little more time here in the booth, in the bunker, Nakia might come out and join them.
Yeah, rack up everything, and then 200 will go back in as the over.
It was probably fours and tens.
I think
Plus, I gotta change the cards.
Looks like they're getting ready for some more action with Nakia at the table. Maybe they're coloring up a little bit.
Do we have enough for a break to get the bathroom, or like a 30-second break?
You guys want to go to the bathroom, take a little bit of a break, because I'm gonna bring a new setup of cards too.
So it's 11 o'clock. We're going to go ahead and close it. One heck of a night. What are your final thoughts, Nakia?
So, Glow had a nice night. Left up 787 here for tonight. So, it was a lot of good action. Krista, got a little shaft on her pocket aces on the first hand, but she managed to make a little comeback tonight. So it was a good night. We appreciate everyone who joined us here and on the live stream for a special ladies' night. Thank you to Ruthless Hall here and the Princess of V-Pip. We sat in for Slick Rick and Skull Mike, and we appreciate you guys coming in, but we are going to wrap it up here.
Yes, and on Wednesday, Rick and Mike will be back in the bunker with Mike, the Mouth Mattisau. Don't miss it. For Princess Nakia and Ruthless, we want to thank you for joining us for Ladies Poker Night live at the Lodge. Signing off, thank you, Dave Klaproth, and we'll see you next time.